damn it. And let's see, what else do we got going on here? We got lots of stuff. Lots of stuff going on here. We've got a brand new front sprocket right there. Awesome. So we're going to be set there. Brand new rubber. Look at this. So all the pegs are going to be brand new. Look at that. And what I really love about these is they actually have like the Honda name inside of them, just like that. Look at that. Attention to detail. Attention to detail. I love that. I absolutely love how these are all imprinted here. Something jacked up on the stream. What's going on? So everything like dropped and then blacked and then came back. What's going on? Freaking YouTube. New rubbers going on the bike. Another rim strip going on the bike. Ooh, gotta save this one. Somebody actually sponsored this one part on the stream, so I gotta watch that. What else we got? Bearings. We've got all our front, rear bearings ready to go. A new bolt kit for all the different covers. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Like everything flashed, went off. Hopefully it's all back. I'm just gonna keep going. But yeah, look at this. Case screw set. All that's gonna be minty. We have all of our wheel bearings are in place. Check this out. Check this out. This is pretty cool. Open this up. Brand new condensers. Bam. And these are original bad boys right here. Just like that. Brand new set of condensers. Not taking any chances. The guy said that it had some electrical problems. Look, it even comes with the little spacer. So there's the rubber grommet on that. Bam. All set right there. Joe recently put on the gold CB headlight ear. You sold me and it looks great. Oh, that's awesome, Joe. That's cool. I actually feel bad that I sold it to you. I don't remember how much I sold it to you for. I'm sure I gave you a fair deal on it. We can do some work on the wheels. Look at that. Brakes going on there. Same front and back. All good. It is snowing where I'm at right now. I'm wondering if that may have something to do with connectivity tonight. I don't know. Got ourselves a new cam chain. That's going to be going in. And 4-into-1 was actually pretty useful. 4-into-1 was pretty useful for a lot of parts. And 4-into-1 was one of the places that I was able to find the right style of coil for this bike. This is pretty unique. Awesome, Joe. I'm glad to hear that, man. Get that thing on the road. Share a picture, keeponwrenching.com. Or on the Facebook group. Yeah, so we got 2 of those. Also got the new Camshaft Bearings. Which actually, let's look at that right now. So, in a little bit of a kerfuffle. Buying parts, yeah, it's like Christmas for sure. Drew, totally like Christmas. I want to show you guys, I'm going down a road that I haven't had to go down before. And, you know, we freed up the CB77 freed up the engine. But upon closer inspection, things started to get a little weird. So pistons came out. They're kind of, I'll probably just get new pistons either way. But I went ahead and I did a hone. All right, I went and bought a 60 millimeter hone and honed it, and I got one of these cylinders looking real good. Let me see if, let me get you mobile here. Look at this. Looks pretty damn good to me. Good cross hatch. Everything was looking really good. And then I went over to this other side and things kind of started to fall apart on me just a little bit. I was really optimistic. Look at that. Looks good overall. Really pleased. Hope that's focusing, but you can see that cross hatch a little bit in that cylinder. Just like that. But can you guys see this little issue here? Let me get my pointer. Try to get the light right so you can see it. There is a crack in the sleeve. There you can see it. There is a crack right there in the sleeve. There you can see it. That is not a whisker on your screen. That is a crack in the sleeve right there. That is a crack. That's not a scratch. It's cracked all the way through. You can see it right here. It's cracked all the way down. It goes down probably about 1.5 inches. All the way into that cylinder, man. So no bueno. This side is perfect. This side, totally usable. This side, not so much. You can also see the one that had me a little worried right off the bat was, if you can see down inside, getting the light for you is going to be a little tricky. But down there, there is a really big pit right here. See, there you go. You can see that. A really big pit right there. That's deep, man. That's more than 1 millimeter for sure. So right off the bat, I was like, do I get this rebored? I was like, okay, I get it rebored, get this nick out of it. But what really, upon closer inspection, was this crack right here. There you can really see it. This crack is concerning. I don't know if you would braze that. I mean, this is your piston. I mean, this is your main cylinder right here. That's bad. So looking for sleeves, looking for a replacement cylinder jug. I'm going down a lot of little rabbit holes. It's so sad too, because the one side is perfect. I would run that. That looks just as good or better, if not better than what I had on the 72 CL. But yeah, this crack is no bueno. And then also, if you look down there and you get that pit, this pit right there, that's deep. That is where that cylinder was seized up. And I mean, if you get a pick in it and you can barely pull your pick out of it, that's not a good deal. So we've got the engine hanging out here. The other thing on this 305 that's really become challenging, man, is these rollers. I want to replace the rollers. I want to replace the cam chain tensioner for sure while I'm in here. But they don't manufacture that stuff anymore. You can't just like go out and buy it. You know? You just can't go out and buy that stuff. Yeah, it's a re-sleeve. Well, so here's the thing, dude. Like, the sleeve is $100. So it was like $100. I think it was for both. No, it was like $140 for both the sleeves. Then you got to pay somebody to press the new sleeves. That's not something that I think I would tackle on my own. I think you need the right tools to do that, to re-sleeve it. So you get the sleeves. Let's say it's $100 a side. Then you're going to pay somebody $200 to jam them in there. The new sleeves that you get, you have to bore. So then you got to re-bore all of this. Then that's going to be another $200. Like, this turns out to be like an $800 job to get this little cylinder jug done. It's not cheap, man. Especially if you don't have the tools to kind of do it yourself. It gets crazy. And it's so sad because that one side is so good, but we had that pin there, that little pinhole there, and that crack right there in that one. It sucks. So PT, if you've got ideas, man, let me know. But to me, cost-wise, I almost feel like gambling with like $150 and seeing if I can just get a whole brand new cylinder jug, hone it, and see where I'm at. Because this is not cheap to do all of this. Yeah, PT, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm watching some of them. Or I'm like actually hoping that somebody has one. They reach out to me and they're like, hey, Brian, I see your pickle. But this is a lot of work. Knock these sleeves out, these steel sleeves out, re-bore it, get it honed, turned into a thing. There's not many of them on eBay, PT. That's the thing. There's just not a lot of them out there. I think I saw 2 of them on eBay, and I'm not sure if they're in any better shape than what I have here. That's really the struggle. I'm not sure that they're really any better than anything I've got. Another thing I want to show you, I'm kind of excited about. I think this will be a video on the YouTube channel, but I was able to get a new seat cover for this. And I will share the website that I'm buying from. But there we go. Comes with all the hardware right there. It's the first time I looked at it. Obviously, I just ripped the thing off of it. But there's our cover. I love how it has the Honda stamp on it. I think that's great. And it's got the wing. It's got the front wing on it, like the seat does right here. So this will be a weekend project, I think, for sure. Get you up here a little bit. Also came with the little strap right here. So we'll be putting a brand new seat cover on that. I've never done that. I've never upholstered really anything. But there it is. So I'm happy for that because there's too many holes and punctures in that seat. It's just going to look weird and it's all aged and doesn't look good. What else? God, so much going on. So many little projects rocking and rolling. Been stripping on the tank. It's been working pretty well. I'll tell you what's been working pretty well. You just got to be super patient is the citrus strip. On the stream a while ago, people recommended this stuff, and I have to say, it's not too bad. Jacko, one suggestion, go for a whole new engine. It'd be $100 more. Agreed. Gotta find one, though, dude. Gotta find one and get it shipped and find it. That's the thing. That's what really adds to it. Citrus Strip's been doing a great job on this. But I am so excited with how these bars worked out. Brand new grips. We got the right bars for this bike. Hey, Nick, good to see you. There we go. Had to get new levers because the levers were bent up, but I went through and I polished all of this aluminum. All the switches work. I tested all of that. Moto, love to see the Honda restorations. Working on a Super Hawk. This one's going to be sweet. This one's going to be minty. If you haven't seen it before, here's the frame. Frame's just begging for parts. Begging for parts on that thing. It's going to be amazing. Oh, I cannot wait to get this on a bench. I cannot wait to get this on a bench and just start putting this thing back together. Richard, really good question. How many hours do I put into a bike each week? You know, I probably spend probably 2-3 hours an evening working on a bike during the week. And on the weekends, I mean, usually it's my Saturday, you know, probably from at least noon to 8, something like that. So I put in an 8-hour day on Saturday, and then Sunday I'm usually cleaning and getting organized for the next week. So say 2 hours a night. So 2 times 5 is 10. So it's like 18 hours. That's kind of sad. How much time I'm doing there, but yeah, Moto, this is gonna be awesome. Pat, where can you buy the rocker arm seals? Rocker arm seals. Are you talking about the side covers? Need more info. I need more info on that, Pat. Where can you buy the rocker arm seals? I don't recall there being seals on that. Bars look awesome, Nick. Yeah, I'm excited about that. It's a CB77. It is a part-time job. My wife teases me about that all the time. She's like, "Hey, Brian, you do know that you have a part-time job, by the way." And I'm like, "Oh, maybe not. Really? Do I?" I don't know. I have a lot of fun doing it. Grommets. All right. Here, I want to do a little bit of unpacking here. I'm trying to think of like what you're talking about here, bud. All right, here we go. So I've been waiting to open this package actually since I got home. But I didn't want to do it because I was like, you know what? This is good live stream material. I got the two-hearted here. Got the two-hearted tonight. Let's open this up. Been waiting on this one for a while. Ugh, beauty. So we're going to be working on some engine stuff, and I was like, I need some good freaking material in order to work on one. So I've got myself a Honda 250-300 Honda manual, and then here's the one that I wanted right here, CB77, CP77. Well, the Super Hawk is not my bike. I'm actually working on the Super Hawk for somebody else. But I'm hoping this book has all the answers. It's a little weird that it says 300 on it. But I just want to see what's going on. This looks like an original copy of a manual. I got this off eBay. I can share the link with you guys to see if it's actually going to work. But what I really wanted was just a little bit more detail as far as what's going on. And this already right here is going to help me a lot. So I had no idea how these like air filters go together on this. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Oh, parts list, parts numbers. This is how the seat side covers go on. Here's all the frame. Yep, this is exactly what I want. This is the bike. Oh, my wife's awesome. She's great. Fully supportive of the Keep On Wrenching community. Here we go. Here's that. We were just looking at this rubber piece. This is, oh, this was worth it. This was like 75 bucks. But it's parts guide with everything that I'm going to need to rebuild this bike. Get a good manual, man. Having a good manual. There's not enough videos. I can't make enough videos. Nobody can make enough videos to really replace like what a manual is going to be able to do for you. Oh my God. Look at the detail here. Look at that. All right, what I really wanted to see though was some engine stuff, because that's what I'm really focused on. And this is the new territory that I'm going into. All the different parts. Here we go. This is it. Is there a variation? Because I do have a little bit of a different cam chain setup in this. Just don't want to be going blind. But here's more really important detail. This ain't going to be bad. I think this is going to be good. Let's take a look at the other one. All that looks familiar. I think it's going to be really useful. 16 viewers on the stream. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight, man. Having fun. Shop manual. So the other one's the parts list. Oh, baby. And this one's going to be the shop manual. CB77. We've got everything that we should need here. And there, you know, I tried to download manuals onto an iPad and use an iPad to do that. But, man, when you're working in the shop and you're actually working on stuff, the iPad is worthless. It doesn't work. All right, here we go. This is the kind of stuff I'm looking for. Step by step, all the way down the line on how to do this stuff. Here we go, tearing apart. Here we go, pulling the jug. Pulling pistons. Oh, yeah, this is what I want. It's exactly what I want. Here we go. Camshaft. Top end, because that's what we're doing on this. Yeah. Totally worth it. 75 bucks. 75 bucks to get some, probably, I'm not going to lie, probably illegally copied manuals. I've been trying to get the copyright on the Chilton Honda Twins manual, and I have not done it. Totally, Nick. The iPad or iPhone, it just gets greasy, it gets messy. You end up messing up your phone. That's what you're doing. So I think I got everything. Anything I'm going to need to figure out is going to be in these two books. All right? Because this is a learning process. It's all live learning. So, awesome. Excited. I think I got what I need. Got another box today. What was in here? Oh. Ordered myself some more WD-40. Got myself a little more WD-40. Always good to have a couple cans of that around. And then tragedy struck. Tragedy struck the other night where I had the cord for my heat gun laying against my polishing wheel. I didn't notice it in time. And it destroyed my heat gun. And man, if you're working on these bikes, you gotta have a heat gun. You gotta have a heat gun. So I went ahead and grabbed a new heat gun. This one was interesting. This one came with a bunch of attachments. So it's got some directional flow attachments. And then this is the one I was kind of excited about. I was like, I wonder if that would actually work. A little scraper heater. So I could put this on the edge of my heat gun, heat this up, and I'm wondering if that would work on getting some of these gaskets off that we're fighting so much. What was this other one? Oh yeah, just a little bit wider throw kind of a thing here. Like that. So, new heat gun in the shop. If any of you are interested, in my old heat gun and want to fix it, let me know. It's just, the cord got all tangled, and I just didn't really want to mess with it. So, new heat gun in the Keep On Wrenching shop. Glad we didn't name that after anybody or anything. That would have been super, super sad to see that kind of fall to pieces. So yeah, there we go. That is kind of where we're at. Let's take a look at the wheel. I've got the rear wheel for the CB77 in the Evaporust bath. It's been sitting there for about a week. So let's see what's going on with that. Move the camera over here. And there it is. It's just been sitting in this nasty, nasty bath for a week. About 3 days ago, I lifted it out and I wiped everything down with 4-0 steel wool. I just gave it a good, kind of a good brushing. And seemed to be a good thing. I was optimistic by what I saw, but then as soon as I did that, I dropped it back in. So here's that Gorilla tub. You probably hopefully you saw it on the last YouTube video. I was talking about this. Inside here, I did just drop in the fork tubes. They had, I think somebody hit them with something, a little metal. There was a little bit of rust inside of these, so I just dropped them in. I'm prepping these for paint. These are going to get painted the same color as the frame. So need to deal with that, rebuild the forks. But let's do a little reveal. Let's lift it up. I haven't seen it in a few days. Let's go up a little bit. Looks pretty nice and clean. Wow. Yeah, these spokes are in beautiful, beautiful, beautiful condition on this bike. There's not a nick in them at all. How do I get you in here a little bit closer? Let me get you down. Let's get you in here. There you go. So this rim is in really nice shape. This is, again, straight out of Evaporust. You saw me just pull this out. And, of course, aluminum doesn't rust, but there is rust that develops within the chrome wheel. Let's take a look-see. See if we see anything here. Richard, you pay attention, man. You absolutely pay attention. I felt actually really bad about it. I actually felt really bad. I haven't told her about it yet. So I secretly bought a new one. Yeah, there ain't a lick of rust on this. This looks really good. Look at that. It's incredible. It really is incredible that such an old rim can look so good. Like, can you see that? Like how good these spokes are? I haven't polished any of this. This is I took the wheel dirty and just dropped it into Evaporust. We get rid of every amount of rust that we can get out of it. That is clean, man. That is clean. That is clean right there, man. Yeah, so I'm going to get lucky. I'll show you, because I'm not sure everybody saw the front wheel and how nice that came out. So I worked on that quite a bit. Here's my front wheel. Cleaning this thing up. And that is just as beautiful as ever. Just like that. Looks pretty good. I mean, I run with that. I'll run with that all day. I'll show you the rubber I'm going to put on this thing. Switch camera. Got the tires over here. Everything's in. So once things are polished, we're going to be good to go. So I found a tire that it has kind of a straight thing here. Looks good from a galloping horse. Totally, Jacko. So what the hell are these? IRC Grand High Speed. I really like the look of these. And honestly, they were like really the only thing I could get that resembled a vintage tire in any way. So these are what we're going on there. So yeah, what were these? These were 3.5 by 18. IRC Grand High Speed. Yeah, boom. A Bentley? What's a Bentley? So yeah, this is what's going on. We got the tubes, we got the rim strips, we got everything we need to get these things rocking and rolling. But I am pretty excited, I'm not gonna lie. On all the bikes that I've worked on, and I've worked on what, probably 4 or 5 of them now, this is by far the nicest set of original rims that I've had the opportunity to work on. This doesn't, like I don't even need to respoke this. I'm not even thinking about respoking these. I can just roll with these. These are gonna be really, really nice. You put a little bit of time and effort into the polish on this, it's gonna be great. Brakes are fine. I'll just leave that in there. I don't want to mess with it tonight because remember, with all this stuff, with the evaporust, you got to get the evaporust off. You got to rinse it off. And the one thing I don't have is a shop sink. So just gonna keep all this stuff nice and submerged until I can get to it. It'll be good. Yeah. There's there are a million directions that I could go here. You know, I think that's the biggest challenge for me right now is that I have a million directions that I could go, and I have a couple directions that I actually kind of want to go. You know, it's challenging. The one thing that I really do want to do is I want to finish these front bars. So let's go over to the polishing wheel. Let's get you a good view of what's going on. It's like that, and you know, honestly, this is how I spend a lot of time. It's easy taking parts off a bike. It's easy, you know, getting organized. It's easy, you know, doing all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, you got to spend the time polishing. That's not a dream. Yeah, Don, it's a Super Hawk. I do have a dream in the garage, though. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right, let's get this thing ready to rock and roll. Let's do it. Let's polish up some stuff. Let's get you down here. Do that. All right, we're going to just clean my pads. Well, any sharp object will do. Got a coarse pad on this side, so this one kind of does all the dirty work. And then this one does the fine polish. That one does the good work. And what we really need to do is we need to finish up this part. So I'm going to go to my coarse, okay? A little bit of a coarse wheel, a little bit of dark compound. Get you aimed up here a little bit. And go to work. Nice light pressure. I'm loving my new little polishing station that I got down here. I started this the other night and I just didn't have it in me to like quite take it across the finish line. So I figured we'd just do it together tonight. And there you can see real quick, man. This stuff will come back to life. Nice light pressure. I think one thing I've learned in polishing is you've got to light. You got to be gentle. Gentle in your touch. You know, don't jam it into the wheel. Let the wheel do the work. Hold on to your part, because you never know when it's going to catch a snag. Just work this out. I've been wanting to finish this pretty much all week. I just haven't gotten to it. This is so relaxing. I don't know about you, but I find it all pretty relaxing and rewarding at the same time. So here you can see in the inside here, we got a little bit of gunk. So if you got a little bit of gunk, I would just find it added just a little bit more compound to your wheel, and that gunk is gonna disappear real quick for you. Oop, got too hard there, gotta chill. And again, this is just the coarse wheel that we're working with. Trying to get into all those little nooks and crannies. A little bit more, take that off. And then I'll show you, like, because you're gonna get those little black streaks and things. Show you how I get that out pretty easily. That's a pretty good first pass right there, okay? So we're getting closer to how beautiful the bars actually are, which is nice. But you're gonna get that black stuff. I'll show you here. So kind of see how you get this black pitting kind of happening. It's just compound that's like almost like burned into the surface. Just a little bit of isopropyl and a rag. We'll knock all that out. So before I go to the, see, it's gone. Totally gone. Oh, PT, polishing, your least favorite to do? Oh man, it's like my favorite thing to do is saving these old parts. I'll spend time with a part, a ridiculous amount of time on one part here. Jacko, first thing this morning, I found it behind my car. It went under the whole car and came out behind the trunk on the ground. I polished a handlebar bracket for a Honda CL100 last night, and it jumped out of my hand, and it was pissed. You found it. Did you run over it? Is it okay? Is it okay? Richard, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I've been on here. Blah, blah, blah. How did I recover, blah, 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 from the thing? The only thing is I really still can't taste and smell. And it's been a year. So that's a little annoying. Still can't really taste or smell. But it's been great for motorcycles because I can actually tolerate vinegar. So I kind of consider that a win from the universe a little bit. Removing baked on gasket. Yeah, Tula, it's the worst. It is the worst. So there we go. We got this thing rubbed down with some isopropyl. It got rid of all of the black. Now we go have fun. Now we go have fun on the soft wheel. Okay? Go over to your soft wheel, your real soft plush wheel. And that's where you're going to go to your white compound. It's like a white. And real soft. And that's when you start to see the mirror. See the mirror? Oh yeah. Yeah, COVID's not fun. It didn't kill me. It took me a little while to get over it, but I got it. But it is annoying not being able to taste and smell, I'll say that much. It's been a year. Been over a year. I had it in October of 2020. Let me get you a little better angle here. There we go. Ah, that's kind of a fun angle. You're really in the way. Just slow down and breathe. Because it's going to be worth it, man, if you just slow down and breathe. Keep adding my white. Yeah. Yeah. We'll all get there. I love polishing. I don't know, PT, I love it. I love bringing these old parts back to life. I'll back you up just a little bit because I gotta get in there. I think the one thing I'd say as far as like polishing stuff is make sure you degrease everything really well before you hit it on the wheel. That's a big deal. Because if you're fighting through grease and just moving grease, you're just going to ruin your pads. You're going to make your life kind of miserable by doing any of that. But just keep working it. Follow the contours of the part a little bit. A little ASMR polishing action going on tonight. Kind of fun. How's the later start time work for all of y'all? Too late? Too early? Oh God, this thing's gonna look amazing. I can already see it. I hope you can see kind of what I'm seeing. Gets me super excited. Look at that. Perfect start time, 8 o'clock, perfect. Yeah, I feel it good too because I'm not like rushing. Like I get home from work, I got stuff, you know, I usually get home about 6:30 or so. And I just need a little bit of time, just chill. So I think this 8 o'clock is the way to go. And we can go till midnight or so. Be good to go, freshy fresh on Friday, you know. Oh, that's looking good. Look at this. Oh, God, come over here. Look at this. Yeah, this is what we're talking about right here. It can be done, man. It can be done. Let's see if I still got a little bit of alcohol on here. I can wipe off a little bit of this residue. Alcohol's cheap. Oh. Oh, yes. We haven't even hit this with polish yet. Haven't even hit this with polish yet. Just getting the gunks off of it. I've just found rubbing alcohol works the best. To just give that final clean that you need. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty gosh darn satisfied with that. So let's go ahead and drop this onto there. There are our bars for the Super Hawk. Jacko, 8 p.m.'s better for me. I'm usually cooking for the family and rushing to get dinner over and done with by 7. Family's got to eat. Damn right, priorities. Yeah, that's going to look, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to put these forks together and put this on there. Yeah, I think 8 o'clock is actually better too for reaching, you know, some of the West Coast viewers as well. Staying on a little bit more late, but man, what do we think of that? That'll be cool. So the only other parts to really get this front side done are these 2 handlebar brackets, which I can see I labeled clearly, bar mounts. So these got to get polished up. All right, let's see what we can do. clean these up. Do a quick wipe on this. I think just keeping the pads clean is really important. Keeping them nice and freshy fresh. I'm gonna go to my black. Just like that. Got a little alert pop up over here. Let's get you over here. There we go. Let's polish. Oh my God, like right off the bat, look at that. Boop. Literally 2 seconds. Hold on to the parts. I'd say that's looking more better. And this is a coarse wheel. This is a coarse wheel right here. One piece at a time. Like it's literally one piece at a time. All right, so that's just on a aggressive brush right here. That's looking good. Let's get the other one. Vika, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Good to see Vika. Hope you're having a good day. There we go. Oh my God, look at that. It's incredible. Oh wow, the little chat stream is showing up in the video. Where did that happen? That's kind of fun. What's going on there? Look at that. And that is on the abrasive brush. I want to turn that little chat stream thing off. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, look at that. So rewarding. These things were dull and sad before that. I'll go ahead. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm not sure. What do you guys think of this like pop-up video thing? It's kind of fun. Let's get you over here. Let's go to the fine wheel. Give me a yay or nay on that little stream coming over here with the white. Oh, Vika did an amazing job on that tank. She should have a YouTube channel. I shouldn't have a YouTube channel. Vika should have a YouTube channel. Oh, wow. This is just... And the angels rejoice. Look at that. Nice. Hit it a little more. Just hold on to your part. Just make sure you hold on to your part. Last thing you want is something to go fly against the wall. I think Jacko said something like that happened to him. Stuff will go flying. Yeah, like just look at the difference. I wonder if you can even see it on camera, but this is unpolished. Jacko, don't worry about it. Cameras are cheap. Look at that. I like it. I like it. All right, let's go a little bit more white compound. Let's finish up this other one. Rocking and rolling. Look at that. Awesome, Vika. Good to hear. I'm using all really cheap equipment, man. Like really cheap stuff. You don't have to spend a lot to get a lot. As long as you got good internet, you'll be all right. Yeah, look at that. Sparkly things. Sparkly. How do I show you? That did not look like much before. That did not look like much before. All right, let's go over here. Mothers, I'm okay with mothers. I'm not super like crazy with mothers on chrome. I don't know. Wow. Those are like the shiniest damn bits on the damn table now. That ain't right. I've got, all right, so here are the main bolts. I've got all those right here. There's a little bit of rust, so I'm just gonna drop those into my evaporust bin. I've got a little thing of evaporust there. I think I'm just going to let that stuff chill overnight. Let's just de-rust all those bolts and then we can polish all those bolts. Just top off the evaporust just a little bit. And the bars are going to be ready to go. Yeah, so that's gonna go like that. Those are gonna go, whoa, which way do they go? Boop, boop, boop. Any indicator marks? Boom. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been that impressed. I'm more of a fan of the Wizards. Okay, I'm a little bit of a fan of the Wizards. I think the Wizards or the Never Dull is a pretty good move on that. Here's another little thing I'd like to work on tonight. We've got the headlight. Let me see if I can get this. How can I do this? Move you over to the other workstation here. I always think this is cool. Oh, Mothers is never supposed to be used on chrome. Gotcha. Gotcha. Read the back, you dummy. Read the back. This is always something kind of fun that I like to do, though, is finding an original old headlight and seeing if it'll light up. All right, so we've got green ground and we've got red and blue. So I'm going to take my little alligator clip, go in here and see if I can get a little contact. We've got negative, and that bad boy lights up. That's nice. All right, are we going to have high beam? Oh, no, I think that was high beam. Red was high beam, so that one works. And just grab this, shove that in there. Negative. Yes, yes. So headlight works, but here's the problem with the headlight, is that I polished it right here, and I didn't polish it the rest of the way. So let's freaking knock this out, man. Let's knock this out. Should I take the headlight out? Oh, I probably could. There is a little bit of a crunch right here. I kind of like that little chat window. I think the chat window needs to move over just a little bit. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to move the chat over just a little bit. There, I like it. Yeah. So I didn't notice this before. It's got a little bit of a rash here. It's got a little bit of a dent too. Man, I didn't notice that before. So we should probably try to get this headlight out of here so we can deal with some of this trauma. So looking at it, it looks like there are two clips. Looks like there's two clips inside of here. Wonder if they just pop up. Doesn't look like it wants to move up. Trying to see if it's hinged. I've never actually taken one of these apart. Actually, it looks like it's just a ridge here. Oh yeah, this is pretty easy. You just pop a screwdriver in. I saw it. It went along the ground. I saw it. I see where it is. And you can reach down in here. There we go. So that's the clip right there. All right. And then, oh, there's three. There's three of them. You just kind of poke it down. There we go. There's the third. Oh, there we go. Now this whole thing should plop apart. There is a small ground. Wow, look at that little nut. Little nut on that. I wonder if I can hold that and get this little flathead out of there. Oh yeah. Rubber glove for the win. Thanks so much for hanging out on the stream tonight, everybody. It's nice to have everybody here. It's been a hot minute since I've been on stream, but actually not that long. It's been, I think I missed 3 weeks. It'll be all right. So bulb's good. I'm gonna put this in a safe place, AKA someplace where it cannot fall upon the ground. And then we might have to look at this. I did not see. Jacko, my dad just told me over the phone that I can have his Honda Ace 100. Congratulations. That's freaking cool. Good for you. All right, let's polish. Fuck. Screw it. Let's do it. Screw it. Let's do it. See how good we can make it. Let's go to a little black. I'll show you a little before and after either way. Like, look at how like foggy and gross this is. If you're looking at a bike in your garage and you don't think that like 3 seconds on a freaking buffer can't help, you're wrong. It's too bad. I didn't notice that this was like crunked on that one area here. Oop. I hate that when that happens. It happens. Oop. It happens. Gotta bolt that down. Like, look at this though, how fast this can clean up for you. I gotta focus. Look at that. Night and day. Night and day. It's pretty bad on this nicked up area. That's going to be tough to polish out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually. Kind of depends on like where it sits on the bike. If it's down low, I'm not too worried about it. But ain't good. Oh man, should I be looking for a headlight ring for a CB77? It's not all dented up. I mean, you get to a point to where you go so far on a bike and you're doing it all and you run across a certain part and you're just like, I've come this far. Can I not buy that and replace that? Let's move over to the polisher. The big polish. Gravity's your friend. Bolts are optional. Absolutely. 100% agree. I mean, live life. Live life. Go for it. A little bit of white compound. You know, not bolting it down makes me have light pressure. Now it just forces me to be a better, more sensitive polisher. So, I mean, geez, their own. Look at how beautiful this is coming out, though. Look at that. Look at that. This is what I like to do. I could do this all day. I could do this all day. I just love this. What are y'all working on? What are you building? What are you doing? Vika, you always got projects going on. A lot of us have been putting our bikes to bed for the winter. It's always kind of a bittersweet day. Man, part of me wants to just leave this road rash. It's pretty bad. Vika, I found this stream originally because I watched your video of you spinning out a part on your polisher. That's crazy. That video doesn't have a whole ton of views. I mean, it happens. It happens to everybody. Let's not lie. You know, it's happened to all of us. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's a new listing. That's a new listing, Jacko. I haven't seen that one. We might have to go look at it. Actually, I am looking for a new cylinder head. Okay, wait. All right. Gotta go look. All right, Jacko, you can't say stuff like that. You can't say stuff like that and expect me not to go and look for it. Because this is important. All right, eBay. I'll bring it up on the screen here in a second. eBay. CB77 cylinder. Oh, come on. CB77 cylinder head. Let's go to browser. All right, where are we looking? CB77 engine. Okay, what are we looking for here? Not what I'm looking for. Scrolling. Oh, how far do I gotta go, Jacko? It might be worth the fight. It might be worth digging, right? You just saw it. The cylinder jug? Oh, man. All right, let's go back one. I usually pull the wheel bearings out. There's the crank. Oh my God, this is gonna be maddening, everybody. Oh my God. We're on like a 30-second delay. This is very difficult. Okay, but I know it's within these 2 pages. Okay, first page. Okay, here's the first page. Yeah, you pull the wheel bearings before you put it in evaporust. Because the original bearings, they weren't sealed. All right, Dream engine cases. No, this isn't what I'm looking for. No. This is not what I'm looking for. And plus, look, this guy wants $45 shipping. No. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a cylinder jug. No. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this part right here. No, that's a 350. I don't want that. I want CB77 cylinder jug. Here. This part. I'm looking for... There's only a couple of them here. Here's one. But look at this. This one's in worse shape than the one that I got. This is the part that I need right here. There should be another one on here, though. Here we go, right here. This is what I'm looking for. Right here. That's what I'm looking for. I need this. Not cheap. And you don't really know what you're getting. That's the problem. And it's not cheap. It's $175. That's a $180 gamble right there. You tried. Yeah. So let's read the thing here. Cylinder. See, this is all it says about that. Like, I hate that when there's not something a little bit more in there. But yeah, I need this. I need one of these in good shape. Chula, he just basically said make it right. Like, make it good. Don't, cut corners. Whatever. Figure it out. I think at the end of the day, he basically just said, like, kind of figure it out. Like, okay, cool. We know we need to do that. Worst case is this. Best case is this. Just figure it out. Make sure you do it right. AMF parts are very expensive. Yep. Yeah, so Jacko, thanks for wasting all of our time there. I just kidding, dude. Let's get back on the polishing wheel. Oh. Cut my hand. No, I didn't actually. Just want to get this inside edge just a little bit. God, I do got to bolt that down. This is dangerous. But it is what it is. I love that angle, though. That camera angle is friggin' minty. Ooh, that's looking nice. I wish you could see, like, what I'm seeing, and if you've been doing this, you kind of know. Like, that before and after is something real special when you're working through this stuff. Like, I can see exactly where I started and where I stopped. Beautiful. I'm just not going to be able to fix that. That's what makes me kind of sad. Yeah, Chula, I'm with you. It sure would be nice to find a $175 head that I could just hone, though. Ooh, goddamn. You know what I mean? I gotta stop looking at chat while I'm doing this. That's the tough part. It's just like, That's, you know, you could do it for a quarter of the price if you just find a head that you could hone, and it'd be all good. Man, this looks really nice, actually. It's getting some better light. Look at that. Oh my God, you can like see me in that. As we work our way around here. Oh, hey everybody. And here's that ding right there. Just not sure, like, in relation to, like, where that is. It's a tough one. All right, well, okay. Give me 1 second here. CB77 headlight. Or if I'd have to look at the ring. There it is. Wow. $125. Not doing that. $40. I might have to keep my eyes out. Oh, Vika, the cameras are really... I actually did a video. I think it was a live stream where I walked through my whole setup and what I'm using. Jeez, look at this. $249. Ooh. Makes me pucker a little. That hurts. Wonder if I do... headlight, I'm going to do chrome. New OEM original headlight rim, $129. Wow. Yeah, that's going to be, just finding that ring is going to be tough. Yeah, as this all gets into the new parts, which I don't want. But somebody wants that much for that. Welcome to the struggle, right? This is what it's all about. That's it, right there. Sutter's Speed Shop, Madison, Wisconsin. Lots of vintage stuff. What are they selling, Pat? So, yeah, Vika, for your deal, here, I'll just show you real quick what I'm doing. They are... these up. Oh man, you can get them really cheap now because they're an older camera. Here you go. This the whole live stream is on this. C920 HDs. I've got 3 of them. That's what I shoot the whole live stream on. $70. These are like a $120 camera when I bought them. They shoot in 1080, which for live streaming I think is fine. Depending on what you want to do, but I mean 1080 seems to be fine. You can go upgrade, but that's all. This whole live stream is shot on that. Yeah, I know. New old stock. Just got to find it, man. The CB77 stuff only pops up so often. So yeah, this is all I'm using here are the C920s HDs. That's it. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. Oh, junkyard for old bikes. Nice. Yep. Yeah, and they work great. The thing, Vika, is that you just need to really control the lighting. That's the thing. The lighting has to be really good. If the lighting is solid, they're freaking minty. Really, really nice. Fezler. I will not tell you how long it took to find and what I paid for an ignition switch housing for a 71 CB500 KO. Yeah, dude. Like, I was kind of in a bind. I didn't have a key for the ignition on the Super Hawk. And I was looking at getting a new ignition with a key. And, dude, it was like 150, 200 bucks popping up here and there. That's awesome, Vika. Yeah, if it's the one piece you need, Thule nailed it. If it's the one piece you need, you're going to pay, whatever somebody, wants for it. And go to war to get it sometimes, too. The thing I'm really struggling also, and I think it's probably going to be one of the last acquisitions, are the mufflers for the Super Hawk. The mufflers for the Super Hawk are proven to be very difficult to source. David Silver Spares has been a month and a half probably good. They don't have them back in stock. So I'm a little concerned about that. Hey, I want to show you a little bit of stuff here too. The Keep On Wrenching community group's grown 425 members. If you're watching the stream, you're not a member, please go and join the Keep On Wrenching community group on Facebook. I think that would be really, really cool. And check this out. 9,150 subscribers on the YouTube channel. So the road to 10,000 is still alive, but it's going to take a hell of an effort. All right, it's going to take one hell of an effort to get there, okay? The latest videos have been doing really, really well. The last video I uploaded, pushing 1,000 views already, which is really, really fun. But what I'd encourage you to do, if you love the channel, you want to support the channel, find your favorite video, your favorite clip, whatever it is, and just share it and get it out there someplace. Because we're so close to that 10K, but I'm not going to get there without your help. I don't think I'm going to get there organically. Just need your help. Share the channel, get it out there, make it all happen. And yeah, there's so much stuff. So we've got the YouTube channel, we've got the website, the Instagram account, the Facebook group. And if you'd love to support the channel, be sure to go check out the merch store. Go grab yourself a t-shirt, a mug, a cap, whatever. Just support it. It all goes back into buying parts, buying stuff, and doing that. I don't know, Tula. I don't know if I'm going to hit that 10K. I don't think I'm going to hit that 10K by January 1st. It's pacing off a little bit. But who knows? Maybe there'll be a little bit of a miracle. It's fun to watch, kind of look at the stats. 235, the last 30 days. Just kind of tracking all of that. But man, this has been a lot of fun. So I think by my birthday in April, I'm pretty sure I'll be at that 10K mark. But that'd be something special if we could actually get there. Let's see, we got some stuff happening in the Keep On Wrenching community group. Looking for a right-hand handlebar on-off switch assembly with handbrake mount for a 360. I don't have a 360 one. Yeah, share the vinegar clip. Get the vinegar clip out there. That one would probably convert some people. I should optimize that one a little bit more. Suitors. I'm going to look that up. Actually, dude, I'm going to take a picture of your comment here just so I have it for my record. There. I can do that. Oh, no, I don't want fake subscribers. I want people who want to be here. That's what I want. So I don't have any 360 stuff, but maybe you will. Look at this. Anyone need a CL350 tank? Need some evaporust? How's the inside? Yeah. That might work. I mean, I would start with vinegar before I did evaporust on this. I would do a vinegar bath for a couple weeks, fill it full of vinegar, get the vinegar out, rinse it out with water, dry it out, and drop evaporust in it for a month. See where you're at. It's tough to see. I would start with vinegar because evaporust is so expensive. That doesn't look bad there. Wait, let's go back. That didn't look bad there. Start with vinegar. Oh, that's nice. Your wife wants what you want. That's, dude, you're fucking killing it, Don. That's awesome. Yep, subs. Just trying to get that 10K mark. It's just a vanity number, but man, how cool would that be? It's got a little bit of a dinger in it there. Hopefully it's not cracked. That's a little concerning there. Does it leak? Have you filled it with anything? I would fill it with vinegar first, is what I would do on this one. Let the vinegar attack it first and then hit it with a Vaporust 1-2 punch. That would do it pretty good. What's this? Look at that cutie. $280. 77. Yeah, vinegar works very, very well. It's really cheap, too. That's actually a cute bike. I don't know if I've ever seen a 77 CL. Is that what that actually is? It's in California. It's in my same neighborhood. Oh, it's pending. Oh, he missed it. Yeah, it's a cute bike either way. Joe, after getting the rust out of the inside of the tank, do you guys like to use a sealant of some sort? If not, how does it end up not rusting over time? Blah, 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 blah. Look at this. Like, look at this conversation that ensues upon these things. Everybody's in here. Freaking join the Keep On Wrenching community group if you have not already. I mean, this is a really, really good thing. Yeah, it's an older bike. That's not a 77. I totally agree, man. Not a 77 at all. Not even close. You know, we joined the Keep On Wrenching group too. Oh, there's Vika's tank. Look at that. Looks pretty good. It doesn't look just pretty good. It looks freaking beautiful. Great job. Great job. Look at that. Who's this? Claire. Claire hanging out with us tonight. Where's Claire? She keeps finding stuff. Bo. Got my very first bike. 76 360T. Anxiety at 100. Been there. That's where I was at on the 70 CB350. But after watching Cow all day, I think I'm going to be okay. Oh, that's awesome to hear, man. Loads of parts. I was thought Mikuni VM30. I would stay with the originals. You made the decals, Vika? That's incredible. Good job. Good freaking job. Oh, you got like a I'm swearing. You got Cricket? You got a Cricket? What's going on? How are you making that stuff? Love the reliability. That's a pretty bike. That's a really pretty bike, man. I love that sound. There is just something about that sound. Sounds good. Absolutely. Rockstar authority all day long. Carbs off the 1972 Honda CL100K2. Can of PB Blaster watches. Oh yeah, this is a funny one. PB Blaster never blinks. That was funny, but probably not appropriate. Yeah. Quite the freaking transformation here. Cutter. Nice. Let's go back. Ooh, that's smooth. It's like ASMR. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah, look at that ding you got out of that too, man. That's great. Beautiful job, Vika. Good job. Yeah, cool stuff. Good stuff happening. So if you're not a member of the Keep On Wrenching community group, make sure you join that. Really, really, really good. Come on. If the group ever wants to load up again. See, YouTube, subscribe, do that, and be sure to head to keeponwrenching.com. Let's get back to work. Enough sitting around. What should we do? What should we work on tonight? Vika, you encourage. I think that you encourage I think you encourage a lot of us, to be quite honest. Just seeing the work that you do. Like, this stuff can be done, everybody. I mean, anybody can do this stuff. Anybody can do this stuff. Anybody can do it. All right. I think I'm going to be on the hunt for a ring. Too bad, but we polished that up pretty bad. Pretty beautiful, right? Looks pretty good. So I'm just trying to think of, like, what could we work on here, you know, for a little while and just see what's going on. Decals are tough, Vika. Decals are tough. Gosh, part of me wants to kind of work on this damn wheel. Because we got this one so good. Because this one's so beautiful, you know? I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys want to work on? What do you want to see? What do you want to do? It's a Thursday night. I'm feeling all right. Oh, tangled up here a little bit. Bear with me. So much to do. But that looks pretty damn good. That looks pretty damn good. I think this is done in the evaporust. So I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to rinse this off real quick. You're going to have to go for a little audio journey with me here a little bit. Come on into the shower. Don't tell my wife, all right? I'm like in the... Got this wheel in the shower right now, and I'm rinsing it off. That's what it's all about. Because you really got to get the evaporust off of this stuff. Otherwise, it turns into a real milky mess. So you just got to get it off of there. Give it a good rinse. That's all you got to do. But get it off of there. Don't just pull parts out of evaporust. Don't just pull parts out of evaporust and then walk away from them. It's not a good deal. All right. Wonder if I can get this off of here without spilling it all. That's not going to be good. Here's what we're going to do. Here's a good test. Showering on stream. That's just pandering for followers. Here's what we're going to do. Here's the 1968 wheel. So this is the 1968 CB77. Hasn't been touched. Take a look at the spokes. Crusty as hell. Let's put her in. It's going to have to get done at some point. Right? It just peed all over me. Get these sanctions out. Might rinse those off, but there we go. We got the 68 wheel in. Maybe next week we'll check up on that. And just see how good it can do, because those spokes are trashed. Those spokes are totally trashed. But we'll see if we can save it or not. I'm just going to rinse these parts off here real quick. And you know, I'm not against pandering for views. I mean, everybody else does it. Why can't I? Why do I gotta be so perfect? Why do I gotta be so pure? Huh? Huh? All right, there's that and that and that. So the main thing with the wheel, let me move this tank. Let's get a workstation going. Because I learned a trick the other day that I'm pretty excited about. And I'm actually going to make a video about this, I think. Because it just made so much damn sense when I saw it. I was like, oh man, that's brilliant. There are so many smart people out there. And forums are a beautiful, beautiful thing as well. Just got to move this. And we're going to come to this little table here. Just had to move the handlebars and stuff out of the way. And let's get our wheel that we have rinsed off. So here's the process. That damn wheel looks pretty damn good. Holy buckets. You know, just on first glance, this looks pretty good. I'm actually excited about this. But the first thing you want to do is I would just hit this thing with WD-40, water displacement 40. Don't die on me, WD. Just get some WD on it. Just get some WD on it. That's all I would do. First step. Get you back up here. Let's get you into view. Because you don't want it to like just flash rust and start rusting right away. So get kind of liberal with it. And get some WD all over this rim is what I would do first. This actually looks really, really good. The hardest part is cleaning the inside here. That's hard. But I'm telling you, a little bit of 4.0 steel wool is going to be your best friend in a lot of these cases. All right. I got lucky with this one. The wheels are in incredible shape. A little bit of WD-40 light pressure with some 4.0 steel wool on these old rims is going to knock off a ton of it. And you're just going to work it. Just got to spend time with the part. Make sure you get down on these insides. Let's see, how do I get you up there? Because that's to be about right. Get on the inside of your rim here, 4.0 steel wool. Vika, you just learned that yesterday? Try to keep up. Water displacement 40. That's what it was designed for. It's just keep water off stuff. Wasn't it a NASA thing or something? It was for the space thing. They developed it. They didn't want rockets rusting while they were waiting, and they'd hit it with WD-40. Totally right, Jacko. WD-40 is not a lubricant at all. Although it works. It works for door hinges and things like that. But I'm telling you, a little bit of 4.0. God, these spokes look amazing. Spokes look amazing. Like, I have not had this luxury of being able to, you know, work on something that is so clean. Like these wheels are so clean. I wish you were here. I wish you could see what I'm seeing, but there's not a lick of rust. WD-40 did its job. I watched a YouTube video. There's a really good video on YouTube about WD-40. I think I saw it. It ended up in my like recommended videos one time. Yeah, this is not going to take much to clean up. This wheel, like I bet a lot of you probably watching are like, dude, what are you doing? This actually looks pretty damn good. And it does. This does look really great. Oh my God. Yeah, this is going to clean up so good. There's not a bubble. There's not a... There's nothing going on here. I think what we'll do... I'm going to make... Oh, God, I kind of want to make a video right now, but I'm not going to do it because that's boring for all of y'all on the stream. But you can take a look inside here. We've got our ring. So here's our brake surface right here. What I've always just done is I have a little bit of emery cloth here. And I just always just kind of evenly scuff and clean the inside of the brake surface. Make sure you don't groove it. I just usually just scuff it up a little bit. It's a little bit of like coarse emery cloth. I think it's emery cloth is what it's called. Doesn't really say. But it's just like this coarse piece of sandpaper that I have. You just clean this up. Get any kind of residue off of it. Matthew, I love Evaporust and have 2 tubs constantly cycling through Honda CB3 parts, but it never occurred to me to use a big enough pail to do wheels. Wow, I'm sold. Matthew, it's a no-brainer. Hey, Matthew, are you using your inner tubes to like de-rust header pipes? Think about it. I got a video about that too. Use your old inner tubes and stuff your header pipes in it. Tie off the end or just, you know, tie it together. We did it on live stream not long ago. Yeah, and the tub is a Red Gorilla tub. Just Google Red Gorilla tub. They're $20. It's in my last video. Go watch the video. Go share the video. Get it out there. Yeah, that's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be nice. That's it. It's all so clean once it comes out of the Evaporust, man. Vika, need a sponsor? Yeah, a sponsor would be nice, but then I'd be obligated. You know, then I'm obligated. Then I gotta follow rules. All right, here's what I want to do. Let's get to work on this damn thing. This hub is not perfect. Let's make it freaking perfect tonight. Let's do it. It looks pretty good, but there are little specks and spectacles and things in this thing. And we want to get them out. All right? So, by Big Vinegar, like Big Pharma. Oh, get sponsored by Big Vinegar. Brian's a trader. He's sponsored by Big Vinegar. Hey, I gotta go get some water. I'm gonna be right back because we're gonna do some wet sanding. A little bit of warm water. A little bit of warm water. Just like that. And a little bit of like 400, 600. Yeah, here we go. I got some 400 wet dry. Okay? 400 wet dry. I'm going to take a hunk, about like that. Okay? It's like this, and we're going to start going to town on this. Start cleaning it up. Get aggressive. I know a lot of people have like sent me messages about, okay, Brian, I get that you like took the wheels apart, but how can I like polish my wheels without taking them apart? Well, it's not going to be as cool, all right, as like you can do an amazing job when you take the stuff apart. Trying to see if there's a clear coat on this or not. That's kind of the first thing you want to look for. Doesn't feel like there's a clear coat on this, but it's going to take some effort. Oh, vinegar is amazing, Vika. Vinegar is amazing. It does work. Let's see, like, how quick we can do, like, kind of a bang-up job on this. Your wet sandpaper is going to be able to get you inside some of these nooks and crannies, get in between the spokes. Be aggressive. Got to be aggressive. B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E. Is that how it goes? $400. Just hit it. Break through. Get a, like, you're going to spend most of your time doing this with 400. 400's where you start and then you work your way up. Once that piece of paper kind of goes to crap on you, go grab a fresh one. And keep the paper wet, and you're going to see it all get scratched up. Matthew, vinegar is great, but I feel like the perfect follow-up to a vinegar clean or a vinegar rust removal is evaporust. Like, it's just like, it's almost like using a polishing compound on a part, but then coming through with like a lighter compound afterwards to like clean up the little remnants. You really can't beat it. Yeah, be aggressive. Got to be aggressive. B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E. That's what it was. I think that I heard that like. I think that was like a football cheerleading thing in high school. Be aggressive. Got to be aggressive. That's a hard word to spell fast in a rhythm. Get it dirty. Start getting this thing black. Start turning it crazy. Try and keep it on the table too if you can. That's always a plus. And I'm using quite a bit of pressure right now too. Yeah, Vika, I forget all the time. All the time. And gloves are really expensive right now. Oh my God, gloves are expensive right now. I went to my local auto parts store and a pack of, how many was it? Was it 100 or 50? It was like 45 bucks. But you can find them online. You know, still for like 25 bucks. The prices on the gloves are going way up. So you want to really focus a lot of your effort too on the insides of these spokes. Really get down in there. Get down in there. Just dig in. No mercy. Cobra Kai. You know? Cobra Kai this stuff. No mercy. Get down in there. Scratch it up. I could honestly just say, like, scratch it up. Get at it right now with the 400. Because the more you dive in on the 400, the easier the 6 is going to be, the easier the 8 is going to be, the easier the 1,000 is going to be. The easier it's all going to be. It all comes down to how hard you go on the 400. I am terrible about not changing out of my, like, good clothes into work clothes, because I just come home and I'm like, oh shoot, what am I going to work on tonight? And then I just start getting into something and I'm like, oh wow, I just like totally, you know, ruined this pair of pants forever. I'm going to focus here a little bit on this top edge. I mean, if you just go after it, the stuff isn't that painful. Just go. Just dive in, because the grit is going to even out your passion as you go. Because we're going after this with a little bit of vigor here. You know, we're like, okay, we're going to knock this out. We're live streaming. Let's prove it, B. Let's go. And we're just going. You can do this. And you can go as hardcore as you want. Depends how hardcore your OCD is. I feel like anybody who's working on these old bikes has to have a little level of OCD, you know, because we're looking at stuff and we're like, oh, it's got to be clean, it's got to be better, we got to do better. So, all right, see, look at this already. That's on 400. This is our coarse grit. And what you want to do is, before you move on from 400, is just make absolutely sure that you got all the little specks out. Let's see if I can show you this. So I'm not quite done yet. And you don't want to quit on the 400 until you got all the specks out. So here I can see a little bit of specks. See this? We want to get that out with that 400 first. The grit will even out your passion, cow 2021. Like, I need to work this before I move on to a better one. So, Fetzler, stick with me. We're going to work through this. I'm just kind of dedicated into this now. This looks good. Okay. Not seeing anything crazy there, but I do need to work this edge a little bit more. Really good question, Fetzler. Fetzler, right? Fetzler. Oh, if I can get my camera back on the stand. You're going to know it's time to go to the next grit when you've gone through it enough to where it all starts to, where your 400 almost starts to feel like glass. It feels like it's really, really smooth. And then you kind of know you're there. But you don't know that until you get through. Oh, I just broke this glove. I was just putting a new glove on because I poked a hole in it. Yeah, sure. That would actually be pretty cool, actually. What if I could do custom? Oh my God, I broke another glove. What is going on here? I'm going to go to these other gloves. I really like these diamond grips. I think they're just a better glove. And it's so ridiculous. See if I break these diamond grips. No, diamond grips, much more flexible, much more malleable. Don, yeah, the beater look is cool too, but just imagine what could be. Just imagine what could be. I'm kind of working with a buddy of mine right now on he's doing a restoration. And I'm going to go back to some 400 and just hit this a little bit more. And, you know, it's just kind of like we're so close to getting it running. And we're like, I think he's really anxious to just get it going. But it's like, oh my God, if you just spend, you know, a little bit more time polishing, it's going to be that much better. Harbor Freight 7mm gloves. I'll look into it. Yeah, I ruin my jeans too. I get just big blobs in them. Yeah. And what you want to see is this black kind of dripping off of here because that means you're cutting. All right? And you're getting through some of that. So I just want to work through this. And, you know, I used to like want to go for like a mirror finish on things. But man, I'm telling you, trying to maintain a mirror finish on a motorcycle, unless you clear coat it in some way, I think it's futile. It's tough. So, what was it? Fetzler. So right now I've got a fresh piece, and I'm working a fresh piece of sandpaper, and I'm working this through. And if you can hear it, you kind of hear it. There's grit. You're getting some action in it. So you're not there yet. You got to even the whole thing out to where it's almost like a, it's like just sliding across the surface. And then that's when you kind of know, might be time to level up. So right now I just need to work the center hub a little bit more. I love doing this. I love doing this stuff. I don't know why I love it. 20 viewers on the stream. Welcome to the stream. Get that free sticker at keeponwrenching.com. Don't be shy. I'm probably going to do a mailing this weekend, so if you requested one here in the last couple weeks, probably be hitting the mail next week. Don't miss out. Keeponwrenching.com. There's a form on the bottom of the homepage. Hit that like button on the stream as well. That really helps. Really helps get the word out about what we're doing here. Just going to keep working this. I would love a pair of bibs. You guys know what bibs are? I would love a pair of bibs that I could just put on. Like old school. I had an uncle growing up that just every time I saw him, that guy was wearing bibs. His name was Uncle Leo. Uncle Leo always had a pair of bibs on. I've always wanted a pair of bibs. Never bought a pair of bibs. Hopefully y'all know what bibs are. No, I don't wear anything underneath of my bibs. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that now. But yeah, we're working the 400 right now on this. Luckily, there's no clear coat on this. This is raw aluminum that we're working right now. That clear coat can slow you down. You gotta strip it off. Don't even bother sand it if you find clear coat on anything. You gotta get rid of it. I'm just trying to work inside of these a little bit. But Fezler, you were talking, it's like, when do you know when to switch? Well, I'm starting to feel like I know when to switch when the sound is starting to change. The Great White North. What, Canada? Matthew, where are you? I'll mail one anywhere. I don't care. I've mailed them all over. Oh, guys, you're going to make me get into this. Are you going to get me into this? Are we going to start looking at the damn map? Are we going to start looking at the Keep On Wrenching map? Oh, I just broke my glove in the thing. Oh, tragedy. We got the Keep On Wrenching map here. I got bad light. I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm just going to pick it up. Look at this. We've been shipping stickers all over the world. We got people Argentina representing. We got people down in Australia, New Zealand. Got people in Germany. We got people in, let's see, Amsterdam, I believe. So you want a sticker? Go request one. I'll get one to you. I don't care what it costs. You know, U.S., we're rocking and rolling, blowing it up, doing great. Me and my dad. This is me and my dad. This is my first motorcycle ride on the back of his 1975 CB750. There's my dad in high school, riding an old Honda. How damn cool is that? Get on the map. Leave your map, or tell me your location in the chat. And we'll get a pin in the map. I got a bunch of pins. We can do all that. I love the Keep On Wrenching people, man. Where are you at? Let me know in the chat. Ottawa. Matthew, you're in Ottawa? All right, cool. All right, well, let's do this. Where are my pins? There are my pins. All right. All right, we're going to grab an Ottawa pin. I'm going to grab a yellow pin. And you know what? You're going to be our first guy in Ottawa. Vika just donated $30. This is how I see it. Comes through on my feed. Oh, that's awesome. Get you some bibs. I'm going to order some bibs, Vika. That's awesome. Thanks for firing off that Airwolf sounder, my favorite television show growing up as a kid, man. That and MacGyver. MacGyver is freaking cool, too. We got Ottawa. Ottawa here. Where was the Ottawa one? Did it move up so fast I didn't see it? Matthew, Ottawa, pin in the map. You are the first Keep On Wrenching member in Ottawa. That is awesome. Nick James, you are in Oakland? I can't believe I haven't put a pin in the map yet for you, man. Nick James, let's get Oakland on the map. San Francisco and Oakland. Let's get Oakland representing. Nick, you are in the map on the Keep On Wrenching map. I love it. Robert, got to be more specific. Wisconsin is a big place. Fezler, Charlotte, North Carolina. We can do that one. We can do that. All right, Charlotte. Let's see. There's Charlotte. You got a couple wrenchers in Charlotte, man. You got a couple hanging out there. We got a few. We got a few charlatans over there. That's not right. Charlotte. That's not right. Brad Locker. Be more specific. Utah's a big place too. Filling this stuff up. Hello from Argentina. Awesome. Hernan, good to see you on the stream, man. Lots of East Coasters. Yeah, well, that's because I'm on the East Coast, I think. That's the biggest thing. Milwaukee, Robert, let's get you in here. Let's see, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Right there. We got a few keep-on wrenchers in Milwaukee as well. There's some bubbles popping up there. That's pretty darn cool. Yeah, be more specific. We'll get into it. Yeah, I just love it, man, especially if you're international, kind of moving through stuff. I love it. We got the Argentina representing. Twin Falls, Idaho. All right, where the hell's Twin Falls, Idaho? Okay, I know where Idaho is. Twin Falls, it's actually on my map. Right? Oh, how can I show you? Right there, we got Twin Falls, Idaho in the map now, buddy. Woohoo! Love that. All right. Go Tar Heels. Jan Michael Vincent. Yeah, dude, what a tragic story. Like, that guy had a bad run, Don. Sad to see what happened to him. All right. Papa Santina. Where's Papa Santina? I don't know where that is. You gotta be more specific. I am publicly educated. I don't remember. Yeah, throw those in there. We'll throw more pins in the map. That's cool that we were able to add some of that. I always forget to do stuff like that. I just always forget. So I'm going to take my last piece of 400 here. Let's keep going on this. That's why I hit this one more time. And Fezler, it's kind of like it just gets to a point to where you know you're not taking anything off anymore. You've kind of gone as far as you're going to go, you know. And you start seeing that you're not scratching anymore. It's starting to get smooth. Like this side's really nice and smooth over here. And you just want this nice consistency. This hub is already looking great. I'm going to get you up. I'm going to get you elevated a little bit. So you can see what we're doing. I'm publicly educated. I don't know a lot. Come on. Come on. You know, I'm a Gen Xer. I'm a proud Gen Xer. Grew up before the internet. I got the internet in the 9th grade, so I had a pretty good chunk of my little life without the internet. I really wonder sometimes about people who've had the internet for their whole life. They don't know the world before the internet. You know, it's like, it's different world, man. Different world. Oh, Santini! Yes! Oh, I'm sorry, I was like in location mode. Yeah, freaking Santini, man. Santini Air. Yeah. Dominic Santini. I was thinking it was like a place in South America or something. I hope you can see that. But yeah, totally. Stringfellow Hawk. And like I remember, do you guys remember the, oh, I should show you this too. Oh, I should show you this. Oh, I'm going to show you this. Give me a second. Let me finish up this 400. I'll show you something. But I built these, there was an Airwolf model kit that you could buy and build. You know, it was like one of those like plastic model kits. I bet I bought 5 of those when I was little. And I would like make them, and then I'd play with them and break them, and then I would buy another one and break it. I had so many of those. I've actually seen them for sale before, and I was always like, oh, I should buy one of those. That'd be kind of a fun blast from the past, one of the Airwolf models. But speaking of models, let's wipe this off. Yeah, this is where you want to be, man. It just kind of gets smooth. You realize you're not doing any damage at this point. Don got his internet second, third year of college. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's important to like have life with life before internet. I think that's an important perspective. Look at how nice this looks. Woo. Okay, but I got to show you this. Give me 1 second. I got to walk in the other room here. There we go. Oh yeah, there it is. All right, sorry for the delay. But, so you guys know that I'm rebuilding the Super Hawk, that blue frame over there, for kind of a relative of mine. Well, he's a relative of mine. And for Christmas, I thought, you know, because I'm going to be working on this, it's probably going to take me till spring to get it done. So for Christmas, I hope Vince isn't watching right now. But even if he is, I don't really care because it's so cool. This is what he's getting. He's getting a 1/16 scale model kit of a CB77 Super Hawk. Check this out. It is so cool. It is so cool. It's one of those old classic model kits. I'm going to send that to him for Christmas and be like, hey man, you know, having fun working on your Super Hawk. Why don't you build one too? Get that going. How cool is that, man? I think that's pretty freaking badass. I saw that. I found this while I was looking for parts for his bike on eBay. I think it was eBay. How cool is that? So yeah, I'm looking forward to like sending him that, being like, hey buddy, I got your bike. You know, here you go. Make a joke out of it of some kind. You know, because I'm a funny guy. You know, this is an entertainment channel. It's a tiny engine. I think it's just like a two-sided engine. Oh yeah, well, actually, this is kind of fascinating. Holy crap. So, it's actually top engine. Here's the front of the engine. Exhaust side of the engine. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. There's those side covers. Holy crap. We were looking at these earlier. Oh, wow. How cool is this? I can reach over here and grab this. So here is the gas tank side cover. There's the real gas tank side cover. Yeah. So I'm excited. I think that'll be kind of a fun little gift, a fun little tease, you know, to be like, hey, let's build a bike together. So he's getting that model kit. I think that's pretty cool. This is made by MPC. This is a vintage kit. This is an old kit. I don't think it's a reproduction. It could be, but it feels like the cardboard's pretty aged, pretty old. But MPC is the brand. You could actually learn from this, Nick. Totally. Yeah, I found it. I think it was an eBay search that I was doing. I was looking for parts, and somehow this like popped up in there. But look, like all the decal options that it comes with. And then like the super specifications. 61 to 68, 305, twin cylinder, 60 by 54 millimeter bore stroke, 951 compression, top speed 105. Horsepower, 28 horsepower at 9,000 RPMs. Battery and coil ignition type, 18-inch tires. Weight, 351 pounds. Fuel capacity, 3.7 gallons. That actually makes sense because it took me a boatload of Evaporust to freaking fill that motor. Yeah. So, I don't know. I just think, I just love all this stuff. All right. So let's keep working. I get distracted sometimes. Is that okay? Is that okay? I get distracted. So we've done the 400. I feel good about the 400 effort. So the next part you want to go to is don't go too far ahead. So I would go with the 600. After the 400, okay, do 600, okay? Now, once you get through 600, you can maybe cheat a little bit. Not going to lie, okay? But after 400, you want to really work 6, okay? So 6, nice and wet. Work this all through. I'm trying to really focus on the top of the end of this because that's kind of what I missed in the first part. Keep it wet, nice and wet. That's so important when you're doing this. Don't let the sandpaper go dry. Wet sanding, that is the key. Nice and wet. Just work it. And you can see it's turning black. You can see that black coming out of there like that. Maybe I got it off. I don't know if I don't know if I got it off Amazon or not. It's cool that it's still available. It must be a reproduction. Whatever. It's the thought that counts. Yeah, well, I think they're cool. I would love to find a couple 350s. I just don't know how specific they get. So here I'm using that 600, keeping it really wet, moving through. Hanging with the fellows. That's kind of how I feel about the live streams, honestly. I just, like, we got such a cool regular crew, and we're all just hanging out, keeping me company. You're doing me a favor, keeping me going. You think I'd be polishing this wheel tonight if it wasn't for you? Maybe. I don't know. Kind of depends, I guess, right? Depends what else is going on. The cool thing is that if you work really, 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 really hard on the 400 sandpaper, all of it's going to move pretty fast from there. So we're going to work hard on the 600, but not as hard as we did on the 400. And then once you move to 800 or 1,000, you know, it's just going to get easier and easier and easier. And this, you're going to notice that this hub is going to start feeling like it's just going to get really smooth is what's going to happen. Like the sandpaper is not really making a dent. And you can look at your sandpaper to tell like whether or not it still has grit on it. And you can tell you're getting it all nice and even. Really trying to focus along the edges of these spokes. Get this, and you just kind of feel it and you hear it too. You can kind of hear how that sandpaper is working against that hub. Pushing it through here. All right, it's like that. Keep it wet. Rinse off the sandpaper. This is feeling pretty good. Like these wheels are ridiculously clean. The fact they don't have clear coat all over them or, you know, something. It's tough. I mean, the clear coat just makes it such an arduous task, especially if you clear coat onto the spokes and all of that. I can't wait. I got my next video. It's gonna knock your freaking socks off. Oh, go party, Vika. Vika, thanks so much for supporting Keep On Wrenching. You're an inspiration to all of us, no joke. Go have fun with your moped, people. I get it. I'm not doing any rocket science here. I'm just polishing a piece of aluminum with a piece of sandpaper. You know. It's all part of the process, though. It's all part of the deal. It's all part of the deal. So there we go. Got my 600 through. Feels pretty good. Giving this a wipey wipe. Let's get you down. Oop. Let's get you down low. So see what we're doing here? We're leveling. Oh, Jacko. We're not having that much fun, are we? I don't know. I'm having fun. So see what we're doing here? This hub's looking pretty damn good, isn't it? Shenanigans are afoot. Go have fun with the shenanigans, Vika. Thanks again. Keep on wrenching. So there we go. Let me get you off the stand here. Let's take a look. So you can still see just a little bit of scratchy scratch in that. Right, you can see it, some scratch. But we're gonna get that scratch out because we're gonna move it one more level. We're gonna just move it one more level. And that next level, let's see what sandpaper I've got. Usually you can go from like 600 to 1,000. You could do an 800, but I have found that 1,000 will usually be good enough. So I've got my 15. I'm just looking for a piece of 1,000. There's 1,000. So I've got 1,000 and 1,500 there. Keep going. That's what it's all about. We just got to keep on going. So I'm going to grab my wet dry 1,000. Rip off a little hunk of that. Dip that in the water. And then we go with 1,000. And we just start working this 1,000 grit in until you get that kind of silky smooth feeling all the way around everything. Okay? Keep working that. Kick it up a notch. I'm trying. I went to 1,000 now. You know? And this 1,000 is just going to make this look even better. Okay? It's going to just get it smoother. Now, it's not going to be mirror polish yet. What you're really trying to do is just get it all leveled out. And I'm going a little fast, just I think nature of the live stream. I'm kind of rushing through stuff sometimes, but keep the product wet. Keep it rolling. You can do this. Fessler, I joined at 400. 400, 600, 1,000. That's where I start. Unless there's clear coat, then you got to get the clear coat off. You got to strip that off with an aircraft stripper or a Citra strip or something. Okay? I always start at 400. I think anything less than 400 is a little bit too aggressive on the aluminum. And then what you end up doing is you're fighting scratches that you're putting in with anything less than 400. You know what I mean? Like anything less than 400 is going to leave scratches that are going to take a lot of work to get out. So just from my experience, and I got a fair bit of amount of experience at this point, I would say don't go less than 400. Now I can already feel this is already getting kind of milky, kind of slippery. It's really starting to move along. Really nice, okay? But don't be deceived, okay? I'm gonna hit these spokes, kind of attack it at the angle of the spokes. Don't be deceived, because what I want to do here is that I've worked through my first piece of 1,000, okay? So when I hit all of these spokes, I'm hitting them in the same direction that they're flowing so I can get in those ridges. I'm going to use up this piece. I'm going to hit this hub again. This is what I was really missing earlier. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start fresh with a fresh piece of 1,000. Fresh piece of 1,000. Now this is going to be a little bit grittier than what you've been using. It's a fresh piece, but this is going to turn your corner really fast, and it's going to polish up really fast from this point forward. The second piece of 1,000, I think, is like that finishing touch on what you're doing here. Hit these spokes. Like this is already like smooth operator right now. Like it's really smooth. This whole surface is just like gliding right now. Yeah, there's like hardly any kind of resistance happening, but there are little spots that I'm feeling in the rim where you need to work it a little bit more. Like there's one right here, I haven't really hit this very good. Like this is a good workout, no joke. My forearms are on fire right now. Kind of working this through. Keep going till it like feels like glass, you know, and you can never really put enough water on it. More water, more water, more water. I can't wait to show. I'm looking forward to filming my next video. I just like, it's not very often that I like have a video that I really want to make, that I'm like, I'm gonna make that video. That video is gonna help a lot of people. Oh, I need to make that video. Can't wait. Can't wait. All right, so this is the 1,000. This is feeling pretty easy breezy, beautiful right now. Hope I don't get hit by a copyright strike for saying that. I'm just gonna keep going. You can't really go too far with the 1,000 because you're really just knocking out all of the little imperfections. All right, let's give this a little wipey wipe. See where we're at. Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. So we're gonna keep going. Now once we hit this, like look at this, guys. That is some clean aluminum. That is some clean aluminum. And it's gonna look really, really clean after we get done hitting it with this 1500. All right, so you can grab yourself a piece of 1500. Grab yourself a piece about 1500, about that big. About that big. And then you're gonna fold that piece of paper over. And you're gonna dip it into water. And you're gonna do just like what you're doing while you're doing with the 1500. Yeah, 1500 is gonna dig in there real good. And it's gonna smooth things out real good. You'd be amazed how good that 1500 breaks into that aluminum surface, and just makes things shine a little bit. You know, you bring that 1500 out. I'm losing my mind. This is what happens. This is what happens when you're working in a shop alone. Don't you lose your mind a little bit? This 1500's doing good. Keep going. Now, don't stop. So it's like that. Is that a Kesha song? Don't stop. Da, 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 don't stop. And something like that. I think Kesha had a song like that. This is starting to look really good, though. And it's just going to start feeling like glass, man. You're going to feel it. Fezler, you're going to feel it. You're just going to feel it in what you're doing. And you're going to be like, huh, that's feeling pretty damn smooth. That feels pretty even. I'm not finding any, like, parts that are giving me resistance. Don Horn, you're not alone. That's true. I know. I got to keep remembering that. Because whether or not I'm live streaming or not, this is what I do in the shop. I just talk to myself. Just like, huh, God, imagine that. Should we try that, guys? Should we try that? That'd be fun. I'm just kidding. Hey, man, authentic. This is an entertainment channel, letting it all lay out. This is what it's about. This is the experience. Don't stop till you get enough. Mick Jackson. Who's Mick Jackson? No, Kesha had Don't Stop. Kesha, one of the greatest musicians that the universe has ever provided to humanity in any way, shape, or form. A true talent. I'm sure she's a good person. I shouldn't be such a dick. Far more successful than I. Oh, this 1500 is like sliding across here like glass. Failure, that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. You know, I don't know about you. I spend a lot of my time sitting in an office chair. I just love coming down in the shop working. Now, if this wheel was apart, if we took the wheel apart, oh, Michael Jackson, gotcha. Yeah, I'd be using the buffing wheel, you know, and rocking and rolling on the electric buffer wheel. But it's really awkward to do that with a fully assembled wheel. I just want to show, like, we haven't been doing this that long. Like, I'll probably go back and look. Ooh, we got an important question. Houston, replaced my clutch cable today using your videos. Can't seem to get it to engage. Just want to play with it till I get it right. Awesome videos, though. Do you have that ball bearing in the middle? Do you have that ball bearing, Houston? That ball bearing is really key to you being able to engage that. Don't lose that ball bearing. There's that ball bearing that goes inside of that little housing. That's important. Oh yeah, this is like glass right now. This is feeling really good. Yeah, Fezler, you're gonna just feel it. Like now this is like I'm not making any dent. It's all, I can feel just a couple spots in the wheel where it's, I gotta work it a little bit more. But the majority of it, the sandpaper is just, it's not doing anything, you know. I want to hit these spokes a little bit more. And I'm moving pretty I'm moving pretty fast right now, no joke. I usually don't work quite this fast, but this is an entertainment channel after all. And let's give it a wipe. Oh yeah. Oh God, I love this. I just love this so much. Light years from where it was. Now, honestly, this is kind of where I would stop with sandpaper, because as soon as you let this thing sit there, it's going to, you know, if this thing sits out for a few months, it's just going to get a little hazy on you, okay? And unless you're going to be under there polishing that thing like a mofo, like all the time, I don't know. I think you can relax a little bit at this point. So we've done 400, 600, 1,000, and 1,500. I want to see if I can find, I have these finishing pads that I'm kind of a believer in. See if I can find one. If not, we'll just go right to the polish, because now we're getting to that hand polish stage. So we got all the dirt and grime and everything out of it. Where is that? I gotta have one. I wonder if they're both outside. What's going on here? Oh, nope, I found one. Awesome. So these are a finishing pad, I believe. They're a wet pad here, and these are like a 2,500 pad. And you don't feel like you're doing a whole hell of a lot with these, but they matter. I'm a big believer in these pads. They take out that last little junction of, you know, surface scratching that you get. Yeah, it just gets more refined as you go, Fezler. You can go as neurotic as you want on it. I love these little finishing pads. They're like a 2,000 or a 2,500 grit. Really fine. If you hit this with the pad, keep it wet. It just kind of gets rid of all of those last little nicks that you might have in that hub. Like, this is looking really good, guys. This is, I'm I'm pretty stoked right now. It's like a little foam pad. It's like, I think it's like 2,500 is what they are. And you just work it, and you feel like you're not doing anything, but I'm telling you, once you get done with it, you done something. You know you done something with it. It just kind of cuts that last little edge off of it, and it works great on aluminum hubs. It's gonna keep on working. Taking the beagles out back for the last pee. Go do it, man. Going. Keep working it. You know, the more you put in, the more you're going to get out. You know, it's kind of just how it is. We're getting there. We're getting there real close. All right, grab our rag. Give this a wipe. And a lot of people would probably just stop right here. Now, you're like, you know what? Looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good to me. Think I'm good. Well, you haven't lived yet. All right, I need to find a little piece of paper towel. I'm gonna dry this because that rag's gotten a little bit wet. Let's dry this off. Like, look at this. Oh, I should do a time lapse on this. Just like that. Yeah, that looks beautiful for, yeah. For a rear wheel, I'm pretty stoked about that. And this rear wheel, you just got to remember, it's going to get mucked up. So let me get you a little different angle here. Just mix it up for you. Sorry. I got to remember that. I got to keep it interesting for the streamers. Ooh, mothers. You want to try the mothers? I had a little different idea. What do you think of that? How long do we work on that? We work on that, what, 45 minutes, an hour maybe? 45 minutes, maybe an hour? I don't know. Should we try the mothers? I don't usually use mothers. We can try it. I'm game. Oh, wait. I'm going to wait 30 seconds in the vote. Mothers or Brian's way? What do you think? Jacko, awesome. I'm glad that's a good tutorial. Just curious, what do you guys want me to see? Come on. The mothers of prevention. Brian's way. I just think, so I've tried, so mothers worked really well on the spokes, okay? So let me see if I can find something. Like, I'll give you guys a little teaser of the video I'm going to make because you guys are special. You guys, everybody who's on the stream right now, you're kind of special to me. And I like you. So let me see if I can just find something here real quick that'll work for what I want to do. You know what? I'm going to sacrifice the shoelace out of my shoe. I'll just buy some new ones, but I'm going to sacrifice the shoelace out of my shoe here. And then we'll be able to get mothers in and we'll get mothers out, okay? All right. Really cool shoes. Love these shoes. I can put some colorful laces, but shoelace. This is the video that I think I'm going to make, and I hope it does really well. But cleaning spokes is a pain in the ass. So I didn't swear. That was a full word. So what you can do, grab mothers, okay, and swab down your shoelace. Soak it. Just like this. Okay. Right. Be liberal with it. Throw it on there. Okay. And what we can do is we can take your shoelace, can wrap this around like this, right around here. Wrap that around a few times, just like that. All right. And you know what? This is how you clean your damn spokes. Pull that bad boy through. Pull it all the way back with the shoelace. That is going to get all that grime and grit. You can even loosen it up, get it around the nipple over here. Just keep pulling that. I'm telling you, this is going to save your fingers. Go ahead and do that, just like that. You guys seeing that? There's that mother's. All right, pull your shoelace out. Grab a little wipey wipe. And wipe all that down and go one spoke to another. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, let's do a couple more. This is addicting. Okay. Just grab a little dollop of goodness, dollop of daisy. Okay. Do like 4 or 5 inches on your shoelace. Just like that. So here's the one I can totally see, the one I did there. So let's move, oh, actually that one, here we go. Let's just kind of work our way around. Let's find a real dirty one. All of these are in such good shape. Grab it. There's your product. Loop it around. I think do it 2 or 3 times around over that product area. Just like this. I'm telling you, this is the way to do it. I don't know if Mother's is the key or what it is. That works pretty goddamn good. Fezler, go get it, man. I just think this little shoelace method is brilliant because, like, we got shine on that spoke. Got to get inside that hub. That's the last little part I got to do, but... All right, so I'm going to do a good video on that and do a good, like, kind of reveal before and after, but I do think that's legit. That is the easiest way to do spokes, for sure. I don't want to use the mothers on the aluminum hub. I'm actually just going to go to my favorite product, the one that tried and true, if I could even find it. Here it is. Cool. I mean, once you've done the, the 1500, 2500, soft pad, I'm just gonna go to my wizards, man. A little bit of that. Here it is. Here's a fresh box I got the other day. Just grab a little bit. And this stuff does the magic. I want this stuff to turn black. You can start seeing it kind of turning black. I don't know how good the light is for you here, but you can see the black residue that's going on top of this. These are those last inches that you need. Not inches, but like microns probably of what you need to get that result that you're looking for. Coat this and hit everything that you can. If it turns black, just do it. Jugger, go get it, man. Oh my God. 64 CB77, dude. We could work on bikes together because I'm going to be working on the CB77 all winter. It's not going to be done till spring. Go get that, man. Work along with me, bro. I love it, man, when people are watching the stream or watch the videos or they leave a comment on the videos and they're like, oh, man, I got to get back at this. Oh, man, you make it seem kind of doable. It is doable. It's all doable. Just got to keep working this. Be real diligent with this stuff. And just get in there and turn the whole hub black if you can. Yeah, everybody has their own deal. Everybody has their own products, their own deal. There's a lot of Wizards people that love it. There's a couple Wizards products that I really like. But this Wizards, what was it? Wizards metal polish, man. Can't beat it. You can't beat it. I haven't found something that is so night and day, like after I use it, where I'm like, holy crap. Damn, that looks good. And I've used the other stuff, the Mother's Magnet aluminum polish. I've used it. I might be using it wrong. I don't know. But it's, I just don't get that same result that I get out of this stuff. And this stuff works amazing on chrome. I mean, you name it, this stuff works. And we just want to turn the whole darn piece black. And I'm not going for a mirror finish because I'm not going to be able to maintain a mirror finish. On my first 2 bikes, I went for mirror finishes. And you know what? It's unattainable. It's unmaintainable unless you're going to be under there all the time. And I don't have time for that. I'm not doing that. So I'm just going to keep working this wonder stuff in. And I can already I'm already seeing my reflection underneath it, underneath the black grit. Can already see it. When it turning black, you're doing the right thing here. I've been going a little fast, but I mean, it's going to be a couple hours. You can do a side of the hub like this. I mean, in probably 6 hours, you could do a whole wheel, fully detailed spokes and all. How much is your time worth? Because you're going to pay for that if you bring it someplace or if you buy new. You might as well just spend the time saving the old parts, right? All right. Okay, so I've lost that piece. Let's move you over here. Give you a little different angle. Let's wipe this off. See what it looks like. Yeah, it's reflecting the light. That's what I like to see. And look at that, pulling that black out. You could keep going if you want. You can keep going till until you're looking at yourself and shaving in it. But this is one mighty, mighty clean piece of aluminum. This is a mighty clean piece of aluminum. Come with me, and you'll see a world of... Oh, I don't even know the words. But you know what I mean? Like, shoot, man, you can do that. See, the black specks are all gone. Super freaking clean. All right? That didn't take much. Sandpaper is really cheap. You know, you'll need, to do this, I probably used one sheet of 400, one sheet of 600, one sheet of 1,000, or half a sheet of 1,000, half a sheet of 1,500. And look at that. That can go on the back of the bike. That can go on the back of the bike. I wish you could see like how clean that is. That is clean freaking aluminum. Right? This is a 50-plus-year-old wheel. That is a 50-plus-year-old wheel. Boom. You spent an hour? I'd have to look. Maybe an hour, hour and a half to get that hub to look that good. And you can keep going, man. If you're crazy about it, if you're like super OCD, you can go knock it out and get into it even more. A whole lot of I did that. Hell yeah. That's what it's all about, man. Pure imagination. Yes. Yeah, that's what it's about. I find this very rewarding for these projects. So the other part of it is I'll do the shoelace method on all the spokes. And then I'll probably, on the rim itself, I'll probably just go back to the wizards. I'll just go right back to the wizards, get the wizards rolling, and this whole wheel is going to be done. But look at that. How can almost see me in it. You could go to a mirror finish if you wanted to. But you're only going to be able to maintain it for so long unless you clear coat. And I don't like clear coating. I just don't, because I think you're just creating problems for the next guy. Because then they got to strip it off and they got to deal with all of it. So I don't know, just keep it raw. That looks beautiful. I'm a fan. Dave, you missed the shoelace method? Oh, I'll show it again. I'm going to make a video on it on the YouTube channel. But I'll just show you real quick here again, guys, in case you missed it, because this has been the easiest way for me to clean spokes. Grab a shoelace. Get about, I don't know, was that 5-6 inches of material. Drop that through your polishing compound. Okay. Get that shoelace nice and good. And what you're going to do is you're going to find yourself a dirty spoke. Here's a dirty spoke, a real dirty spoke, dirty spoke. I'll come in here. I'll grab this, pull it through, if I can grab it. There we go. Grab it, wrap it a couple times around, just like that. Probably do 2. And then just grab your shoelace. And with some firm pressure, you can pull yourself all the way through this. I can already see there's the black falling off of this. I'll get you down a little bit more if I can. But the shoelace makes it really easy to like go up and down. And you can even get up over that nipple and work it all the way through. Just make sure you stay on your compound part. You're gonna give that a nice clean all the way up. And when you're gonna clean the top of that when you do the top of the hub, and then you give that a wipe. Shoot, dude. It's insane. So, here's what we end up with. There's a spoke that is reflecting back upon myself. And a freaking shiny hub. And a shiny spoke into a shiny wheel. Dude, doable. Totally freaking doable. So, there's the Shoelace Method, man. Dave, that help? Robert, I don't know if I can patent it. I mean, I actually read it like in the depths of a forum somewhere. I should actually go back in my internet history and find like where somebody was like, oh, I just wrap a shoelace around it. And I was like, damn, that's a really good idea. And then I tried it, and I was like, damn, never going back. Never going back. Best tip ever. But yeah, there you go. Pretty excited to have the hub looking that good. I mean, we all started on this together tonight. I gotta wipe it off. I can't spin it and have that fingerprint all over it like that. There. Not bad. I'd be proud to have that on my bike. I'd be proud to have that on my bike. Well, it's not my bike, but it's going on a bike that I care deeply about. So, you know, the other part I would say is that once you do get it polished and you get it to where you want it, you do want to protect it for a while. So Meguiar's Quick Wax has been really great, and it's really preserved my bikes that I have worked on so far. So I'll just spray this down with a little bit of Quick Wax. Okay. Let that hang out for a little while. Then I think the key to the Quick Wax is to always make sure that you grab a fresh rag. You don't want to put a dirty rag into your Quick Wax. I got to open some new bags. And you just kind of give that a wipe with the Meguiar's. And you stay on top of it. That's all I can tell you guys. Stay on top of it. Stay on top of it. I'm pretty good about getting out and cleaning my bikes, keeping them clean and keeping them hit. This stuff it has done a great job of actually preventing oxidation on stuff. So there you go. That's what I would do. Or that's what I do. Not what I would do. You just saw me do it. I love cleaning, Matthew, I love cleaning parts from garbage to museum. Now if only I was excited about the rest of the restoration. You'll get there, Matthew. Get fired up, man. Get fired up. Get fired up, man. Save these old bikes. Save these old bikes. Whew. I'm very, very curious to see how this one is going to turn out. We'll probably try to look at this next week. I'm not sure. Should I do a Thanksgiving stream? I should talk to my wife first. Yeah, Dave, microfiber for sure. Use microfiber for sure. Jacko, 2 CL100s, a 78 Yamaha XS500. Bridgestone, 1966, but worried about getting those guys going. Won't be as many parts. Yeah, the Hondas have a lot of parts. Yeah, the CB77, you just got to look for different places. That's a micro fiber. Oh, I can't, like, you Here's the fun part of all of this, is that when you get done doing all this work, it's kind of hard to like stop looking at it. It kind of keeps me up sometimes, right? It's like, I don't really want to go to bed because this looks so nice. You know, it just looks so nice. I can just sit here all night and just turn this, looking at this, being like, night and day, baby, night and day. Not bad. Not too shabby, everybody. Look at that. Not too shabby. Yeah, that's where it's at. I mean, and then you start looking at, you start putting parts together. You start looking at the bike. You start looking at, like, all right, well, we've got little details like this, starting to come together. And then we've got little details, like this, that start to come together. And then you start getting little details like this starting to come together. Right? And then you start looking at these old cruddy freaking headers that you've got that actually clean up absolutely beautifully. Right? You start holding on to those a little bit. And the other one turns out okay. And then you just end up having to put the time into every single other little piece, like the shifter mechanism. You start doing all of that work. And then you start looking at the Kickstarter. And you're like, okay, well, I've gone that far on that. I need to make that beautiful. And then you start getting into that motor. And you're like, well, I got to make that motor look just as beautiful. Ooh, there's a big fingerprint on that. Let's wipe that off. Ooh, there we go. Right? So you're like constantly setting a bar for yourself when you're working on these. You're just constantly setting a bar, and then we finish up another part. Now we've got a perfectly polished and beautiful piece here that goes into the pile and onto the shelf waiting for reassembly. It's an incredible thing. It's an extremely rewarding thing to do. Once you save one, you want to save 3 more. Done? Absolutely. By the way, I need that piece. What piece do you need? I might have another one. I do have some extra parts for a CB77 right now. But, once you get to this point where you're staring at parts that are damn near pristine and fully restored and preserved, maybe preserved is the best term, you just have to do your due diligence on all the parts. On everything that you touch, you got to just go all the way, because you don't want that one like sour piece on your bike once you start putting it together. To where you're like, oh, that kind of looks like garbage. That's what you don't want. That's really the big deal. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. We're going to get through this week. Oh, you need all those pieces. No, man, you can do it. You can totally do it. Bring it all back yourself. You can do it, bring it back. You can do it. I want to check to see if we got anything happening, any new requests. It's been kind of a stream of the old guard here. If you're new to the channel, new to the live stream, make sure you go to keeponwrenching.com or Keep On Wrenching community group on Facebook and join the conversation, man. We got a lot of cool stuff happening here. Here we got people hooking people up with parts. Oh, Drew, one last ride, going into winter storage. Dude, you living the life. Living the life, dude. It's awesome. Joe, throttle, okay, when putting on the throttle tube, do you add anything to the inside? I always put grease on there, Joe. I always put grease. I just put a little bit of grease on it. Yep, Paul nailed it. Paul came in and he's like, yep, I just put a little bit of grease on there. I don't know. Oh, these. Yeah, that should, okay. O-rings for the rocker arms. I see what he's saying. Yeah, these O-rings on the rocker arms. Got it. Got it. Yeah, good stuff, man. All right, catch up on chat here. I often wonder if there are original Honda engineers in the twilights of their lives being made happy to see their product surviving way. I hope so. That would actually be a really cool thing to research and find some of those guys and gals, whatever. Yeah, because we're saving them. We're saving them one piece at a time. Robert, new here. Didn't know you had a Facebook site. We'll have to join to show pictures of my Fantic Chopper Frankenstein 72 with a DT175. Please do. Keep on Wrenching Community Group on Facebook. Look forward to seeing that, Robert. Awesome. Welcome to the group, man. Welcome to hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. If there are, I bet they'd be very happy and fulfilled. I hope so. I hope so, man. Yeah, find a guest for the show. That would be amazing. How do I do that? Where do I find the time? Like, where do I find the time to do this stuff? Matthew, great video tonight. Learned some stuff. Thank you. Signed up for the page and requested a sticker. Awesome, dude. Awesome. I will get those out. Can you imagine how happy they are? They're also like, this guy doesn't know nothing, or like, look at these guys. But I would hope that they're like super, super happy, you know, about what we're doing here, because we're all really passionate about these products, and one piece at a time. Robert hooked me when you painted the frame. You saw the frame painting video, dude? I cannot wait. Oh, I'm dying. Like one of the reasons why I've been polishing so much lately. Oh, I just nuked my camera. Grab my other one. Is because I'm so excited about getting parts on this frame. I am so excited to get parts on that frame. It's going to be freaking amazing. It came out great. One piece at a time, Fezler. One piece at a time. Yeah, that frame looks amazing, right? Can't wait. I cannot wait to get these parts going up on that frame. It looks like a mess right now, but it is a whole bunch of polished beauty right here. There's that front wheel. Front wheel's looking just as good. Totally. I still got to finish the 125S. I haven't gotten to it yet. It's so close. It's so it's like literally one afternoon I could have that bike done. But I am so distracted by this. And I'm so excited to be working on it, and it's something new. I'm like learning something new every time I dive into this. And I'm just having a blast. I'm just loving every minute of working on it. I'm so bummed that one, the cylinder jug is messed up, but there's not much I can do about that. Let's see. Jacko, no, I think they would just be super happy and be impressed at how passionate we all are about their own dreams and visions. That's a really great point, Jacko, and that's a really awesome way to look at it. Survive on, like, I think one of the most powerful words, honestly, is, or like, I don't know, I don't want to get too deep here, but I think legacy is an important, it's an important attitude, maybe. Just like living life with the expectation of leaving a legacy in some way. I think that can be really, really empowering in some ways. Matthew, I call those header retainers crullers. I don't know if you have a Tim Hortons near you, but they look like honey glazed cruller donuts. I don't have a Tim Hortons near me. I know where one is, but I might just go there just to go grab a cruller. I think that would be interesting to see. The interesting thing is that these are not chrome on the CB77. They're actually painted. So need to make sure I get the right paint for all of that. I think I do, but I got to double check. Robert, I can't believe that came out of a spray can. The 125S behind me, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that was my best. That was like my best tank freaking ever, man. Shale, hey friends, I'm late. I go look from the start. Nice work, Brian. I wish you a nice late evening, good night, or nice day, weekend. Stay safe. Greetings. Yeah, Shale, awesome to see you, man. Awesome to see you. Yeah, it's been a weird stream. Started out a little herky-jerky. I didn't turn my mic on in the first, like, couple minutes, and then the stream stopped suddenly. I mean, maybe 10 minutes into it. I'll have to go back and look, but everything sorted out, and people hung. The people who hung, which is awesome. Fez, good night. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hope to see you on another stream. Yeah, Murphy is getting a little frustrated right now. He's a little bored right now. He's like, hey, Brian, you done? You done? You gonna be done doing this stuff? And, yeah, so gonna have to play with the kitty cats after all of this, but whatever. Let's see, what else? Yeah. Oh yeah, Robert, dude, that fucking tank, that lovely tank turned out very, very well. I don't know. I feel like I got the rattle can down. I know how to make those look really, really good. This is the best tank I've ever done, and this thing's dusty. This thing is dusty as all get out. Let me grab a thing. Let me get you over to camera A. Yeah, this was a rattle. Oh, that camera's broke. Let's go over to here. B dead too. B is dead. A is dead. Oh my God, both my cameras are. Oh no, it's alive. It's alive. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is a rattle can paint job, baby. I don't see no orange peel in this paint job. That's a stripe I put on it and clear coated with 2K over it. This tank came out amazing. Yeah, I'm super excited. I just got to get the 125 done. You know? Just got too many projects. I got all these projects, man. Look at all these projects. Look at all this. This has gotten absolutely ridiculous. How many projects there are there? Just projects. Then there's 2 more frames stuffed under the table over there by my air compressor. 2 more 350 frames, engines. Ugh. It's just kind of hard to pick a direction. So right now I've just been really focusing on the Super Hawk. That's really all I've been doing. Nick, go help your wife with groceries. That's the good thing to do. Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. Don, your rattle can paint job turned out like crap. But they haven't been surprised even though. Wait. Turned out like crap. But I'm lazy with that whole sand. I don't really sand a whole lot either. I really just use one of those gray pads to knock off any stuff. I know a lot of people use like sandpapers and sand stuff between coats. I really haven't done that with spray paint. I just use that gray pad. I wonder if I could find one real quick. And I just knock off any of the residual kind of dust. Yeah, here's one. It's just like a primer finishing pad. And I just knock off any kind of those weak droplets that fall on stuff. and I dust it down really nice with a totally brand new clean microfiber, and it works out okay. Jacko, yes, legacy is a really great word to describe. I bet they have been surprised even though. I hope so. Humility, yeah, absolutely. Humility, yep. Quietly proud. Yeah, we just gotta keep them going. Don, no worries, I have another one. Okay, good. Amazing. Nice to know. Gotta go help wife. Then Jacko, Shale. Ah, man, I love this community. Everybody is so cool. I don't know. I'm excited. I think we're gonna do great things together, everybody. I think we're gonna do cool things. If you are new to the stream, I know we got a handful of people rolling through here. If you are not, aware, oh shoot, gotta go back. Come on, go back. Keep on wrenching community group. All right, keep on wrenching community group. Go ahead and join. Request to get in here. Actually, we've grown. I might not have to approve people in anymore because we were at like 424, I think. So we've gained a few people tonight. I think I got an email from Facebook saying how they had changed some of their settings. That'd be huge. So if you like what's going on, if you have seen some of the videos or you enjoy the live stream, the number one thing you could do is go subscribe to Keep On Wrenching on YouTube. Man, if we can make it to 10,000 subs by the end of the year, it's going to be bonkers. All right. So help me do that. Find your most favorite, video and share it with your friends and just get it out there. That's what I would really ask. The channel has been so much fun. Like the 72 restoration.
1972.
Let's just watch this. Can we just watch this?
CL.
Just for old time's sake?
350. And it has been delivered to its new home, new buyer. Good friend of mine is gonna keep this up in the UP of Michigan, and I'm so happy that this bike is gonna start seeing some miles instead of just being stuck in my
That bike has no business being that beautiful today.
Man, it's running like a dream. This was a project. You were there with me the entire way on this one. If you've been subscribed to the YouTube channel, you watched me polish aluminum by hand with sandpaper, polishing chrome with 4.0 steel wool, WD-40, Colonel Brassy. We went through, went through everything. We went through everything in that YouTube series, man. We laced wheels.
We laced wheels.
We dealt with CL exhaust systems. We cleaned old plastic.
Ah, that was a beautiful bike.
And we brought this bike back from the dead. Because this bike was just rotting away behind a barn. Hard to believe, but I bought this bike for $100, and this is what it looked like when I disassembled it and threw it in the back of my 1998 Subaru Outback. There wasn't much there.
You can do this.
But I saw a little potential, and here we are today. And what an awesome experience it has been to go on the road trip, to deliver this, get it all back together, get it all tuned up, and watch the new owner go for a little spin. This has been a journey. Over 200 videos have been made featuring this bike. Everything was done.
So bummed that
I didn't miss anything on it. Brand new
wiring.
wiring.
We're going to glue it back in. It'll look fine.
Evapo-rusting the gas tank. Painting the badges.
Look at that motor.
Sandblasting the frame. Painting the frame. Matching the color. We did the pinstriping. All to bring this classic motorcycle back, man. It's interesting. It got a lot of different emotions going on, which is kind of crazy. I've spent a lot of time with this motorcycle,
We spend a ridiculous amount of time with these
surprisingly, I'm happy to see her go to a good home. This one's going to be ridden And we're gonna roll the miles on it, which it needs to do. You know, it was making me more sad to see it sitting in the garage, you know, not being ridden because I got all these other projects and things going on. But how about that? How about that? You know, I had like no business in restoring this motorcycle. At best, I think most people would have looked at this and said parts bike. But this was my second motorcycle. I rebuilt the 1970 CB350, and I just kind of got a taste for the bikes. And one day I saw that photo on Marketplace for $100. And I said, you know what? I think I could probably do something with that. Engine was seized. End up doing a full and my first top end rebuild on this bike. I laced my first wheels on this bike. I installed my first CL exhaust on this bike. Pinstriped my first tank. So many firsts and so many lessons were learned during this restoration. Seeing it fully realized and fully done. I hope you
all get to that point.
It's crazy. I'm trying to sit here and think like how many hours I have on this bike.
Somebody mentioned that in the chat earlier.
It's countless. New wiring, front to back. Found so many original parts. This is a 100% original motorcycle, a 1972 CL350. This is what they looked like when you bought them.
The only thing different was the electronic ignition.
Let's fire it up.
I'm just going to keep watching this, guys. This is where we're going with the CB77. This is where we're going with the 125S. This is where we're going with the 68 CB. Like, we have with the 67 Dream. Totally forgot I even had that one sitting in the garage. Oh, look at that Common Motor Shockwave flashing under there. If I can do it, you can do it. I got no business doing this thing. That is such a freaking classic looking bike. That 72 CL is really special. Oh, damn winter. For some reason in video, that headlight always looks yellow. But they're not. They're white. For some reason, they always look weird.
And here we go. Happy new owner pulling into the yard for the first time. So
That's
Brad,
fun,
how
man.
does it feel to be
That's fun.
the new...
That's fun stuff. I hope you all don't mind that little stroll down memory lane, but that was really fun. Really fun. That was fun to watch. Matthew, I have 2.5 CB 350s, 71 gold, 73. Oh, purple is rare. Purple is rare. The 354s. Frank, Brian's doing a great job adding these bikes back into a rider's hands. If anyone's faulting him, it would be a hard task. Everyone needs to remember thumbs up. Hey, thanks, Frank. I appreciate that. If somebody, yeah, nobody should be super sad about what I'm doing. We got other stuff to do. That's awesome. Love the emojis, everybody. Thanks. I think we're going to do cool stuff. I'm just going to keep grinding, keep moving through, keep working these bikes. We'll see what happens, man. And you float some good ideas, like things that I think about. I was like, how hard would it be to do this? How hard would it be to coordinate some really fun videos for all of us? Don, old cars and bikes, keep them running, keep them on the road, keep them on the road. We're going to need them, especially if they run on points, man. Points vehicles will survive the day. Marvin, I picked up a 75 Kawasaki. And carbon buildup on the piston looks like a 1/4 inch tall pile of black diamonds. That seems excessive. It seems like... I don't know. I'd do a top-end rebuild on that, Marvin. Maybe you got a ring disintegrating or something. Robert, oh, stop with the criticism. No one's criticizing. I think we're all good. Unless I'm self-deprecating, which is possible. Like, seriously, like... I'm just working on these bikes. This is a hobby. This is fun. I'm loving that. I'm loving not taking it serious. Frank, yeah, make someone fall in love with a restored car or bike. Yeah, I mean, the only reason all this started was because the videos didn't exist that I needed when I was restoring my first bike. And I just happened to have the tools and assets, you know, to document the things that I thought people needed to know. So I went and made a giant freaking series about it. And then I fell in love with these bikes. And I just love it. Jacko, too rich, too much fuel in the piston. I don't know what black diamonds is. I haven't witnessed that. I don't know what that is. I mean, a 1/4 inch? A 1/4 inch is a lot. You know, that would make me question something for sure if I saw that. Yeah, I think this weekend what's going to happen is I'm going to probably do an update video on the progress of the CB77 because a lot of people don't watch the live stream and they aren't seeing like what's going on here. So I need to do a better job of documenting kind of the progress every week. So I need to do like a CB77 update video. But honestly, I don't feel the need to make like a giant series for the CB77 like I did for the Scrambler, because it's all the same stuff and I already made a video about it and I don't want to be redundant. That's the one thing I really don't want to do. I don't want to be making redundant content. Like, it's there. If I find a better way to do it, I'll do it. Oh, black diamond equals carbon. Oh, okay, so carbon would have to come from something burnt. So maybe it's not rings. I just assumed like something was disintegrating and being in there. Okay, so that's carbon. Dave, that would be crazy. Are black diamonds a real thing? Are black diamonds a real thing? I don't even know. That's how... Black diamonds. Real? I'm just going to type that in. See what happens. Oh yeah, there are black diamonds. But are they valuable? Are black diamonds valuable? I don't know. Most popular color of colored diamonds. That's not good. They're really popular. Non-conventional. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Black diamonds are real. I wonder if there's like a sales pitch at the end of this. It just felt like I was being sold something there. Are black diamonds expensive? Look at this world we live in. $3,000 a carat? Average cost. Untreated. Oh, so let's just like bring this back to motorcycles. Untreated. Do no harm. Leave as is. You know, that's kind of my goal with the bikes that I'm working on is I don't want to do any harm, but I want to preserve. And you know what? Somebody further down the road might have more resources and assets and be able to do things that I'm not able to do with them. But no matter what I do to the bikes that I work on, I'm doing no harm. It's almost like leave no trace camping. Like if any of you can't, that was like a really big thing. Probably, I don't know, probably in the 90s, leave no trace camping. I don't know if that's even a thing anymore. No, they didn't hide. Yeah, there's something going on there. A 1/4 inch. I think the 1/4 inch part of that is what makes me most curious. It's like, why would there be a 1/4 inch of something? Marvin, awesome. Learning tons of stuff today. That's great. That's what it's all about. That's what, I mean, I hope everybody realizes, like, I've been doing this for 3 years. You know, had a midlife crisis, bought a motorcycle. Didn't want to buy a new motorcycle, so I was like, I'm going to buy this old motorcycle. I'm going to restore it because I don't want to buy a new motorcycle. That's what it was, and it turned into this. So that's awesome. What do you want to learn? Keep coming back. Make sure, guys, make sure, one of the best things you could do, number one, if you have not hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel, you need to do that, okay? The other part is the Facebook group, Keep On Wrenching Community Group, okay? If you're on Facebook, let's make sure that we're doing that. And then let me see, I need to do, oh yeah, YouTube right here, boom. If you're not subscribed, man, please subscribe. 9,150 subscribers. We are on our road to 10,000. Dude, if we could get to 10,000 by the end of the year, I'd lose my mind. I would be going, I don't know. I know it's just an arbitrary number. It doesn't really matter. But 10K, that's pretty cool. Keep On Wrenching Community Group. Let's refresh this. If you're not a member of that, please make sure you go and join that. I'm so bummed that the front end of the stream had so many hiccups because I feel like tonight was a really good stream. Had a lot of fun. KeepOnWrenching.com. I promise at some point I'm going to make this one valuable to your wrenchers. But right now it's really built upon just kind of showcasing what I've been working on and the bikes that I have in the shop. The YouTube channel is really driven by a lot of that. I've been really hesitant to set up the YouTube or the eBay store because I really don't like selling parts. But if you would like to support what's going on, keeponwrenching.com. Go to keeponwrenching.com/support. You can donate. Everything stays within Keep On Wrenching. So every dollar that comes in helps fund stickers, helps fund sending stickers to people, helps fund getting parts for bikes. It helps fund buying better lights or a better camera. Everything, Keep On Wrenching is a completely isolated environment where we can all just build this thing together. I promise you. And there's nothing that puts a smile on my face more is when I get an email in my inbox in the morning saying somebody ordered a t-shirt or a mug or a hat, or my favorite mug, the cow cup with a lid. This thing freaking rocks. So, I don't know. This has been so much fun tonight. I took the last, couple weeks, had some hiccups in the road, but it's so nice to be back. I'm glad to see people hanging tonight. Maybe Black Plantation movie from the 70s? I don't know what that is. Robert, carbon is from oil or fuel. Oil burns blue. Too much gas burns black. Oil burns blue. Too much gas burns black. That's very insightful. That's important. That actually applies to a lot of things, Robert. Thanks for saying that. Like, I'm a noob, dude. Like, I'm live learning. Hashtag live learning. Brian's learning too. Let's go. 1/4 inch. Aren't we Japanese here? Surely we are metric. Yeah, everything's millimeter, for sure. Dave, I bought my first bike 3 years ago, age of 47, a 75 CB750. That's a bit, oh my God, dude, Dave, oh, Dave. Dave. Oh my God, Dave, that kills me. Your first bike. So, I don't know, this is fun. I actually like just sitting here chatting and talking to people. Hope you guys don't mind this. We don't have to wrench all the time. A 75 CB750. I've become a bit obsessed. Not as much as you are, or as much as you. I've done a full restoration on the bike. My dad always told me I couldn't ride on the back until my feet could touch the pegs. I'm on my tippy toes touching the pegs on his 1975 CB750. Look at that. Love that helmet. Oh, there. Tube socks and everything. He had the windjammer, saddlebags, whole jam. But dude, your first bike was the bike that built nostalgia in my heart. That's cool. That's cool. Brad Lockhart. Hey, no problem, man. My pleasure. I love doing this. I seriously do. I love it. I love seeing new names pop up in chat. I love seeing like new people coming through. Probably not as aggressive as saying, okay, how would I do this? Okay. Join the oh shit. Okay, so I got to figure this out. Hey, join the Facebook community group. All right, Keep On Wrenching community group on Facebook. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow on Instagram, keeponwrenching.com. I'm practicing. And don't forget to request your free sticker at keeponwrenching.com. Marvin, the stream was great. Yeah, man, we're just having fun, dude. Keeping it loose. I think loose is the key. I think we all gotta chill out. Marvin, no, I bought a project bike. I need a top end rebuild, gas tank, and rear shock. Everything else is done. Oh, man. Top end rebuild can be a big deal, though. You know? Chill. Yeah, dude, those 750s, those CB750s are impossible to find reasonably now. I mean, I've been looking for one. If I could find a 75 CB750 that needed restoration, you know, I'd be all over it. It would be in the shed. I would find a home for that bike and rebuild that. You know what? And I probably would buy the windjammer, and I would buy the radio, and I would buy the saddlebags and the sissy bar that my dad had on his bike. I would probably just build that bike. It'd be amazing. All right, everybody. All right, 3 hours, 29 minutes officially on this, but we got cut off earlier. So I think I've been going for like 4 hours. Let me grab my phone. Oh, it's 11:39. So, yeah, it's like 3 hours, 40 minutes. What do you want to see? Anybody got any requests? We can do some cool stuff, but otherwise, I'm all for just powering through a Friday, getting through. And then I'll let people know in the Facebook community group and through the Instagram page if there's going to be a Thanksgiving thing going on. I kind of feel like there's a reason to have a Thanksgiving thing. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun, even if it was like at a weird time, maybe in the morning, pre-football games or something. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful to, just hang out, do this. Man, the emails and comments I get every day are so awesome. Dave, 123. Thanks, Shale. Really like it. Picked up my second earlier this year. I beat up 64 Triumph Trophy 650. David, I have 4 right now. I'm not giving them up. Yeah, don't give them up. Yeah, that's why they're so damn expensive. Matthew bought the t-shirt. Thanks, man. That's awesome, dude. Thanks. Like, seriously. This is it. Like, this is my little corner of the basement where I'm trying to figure out how to rebuild and save these old motorcycles. But I'm going to make a shoelace polishing video this weekend, and I'll probably do a CB77 update video and go from there. I think that's going to be good. I think we're going to call it for the night, guys. I mean, this has been incredible. Shale was in, Matthew's in, David's in. There's too many. There's too many people. Robert was in. Matt bought a t-shirt. How freaking cool is that? Matthew watched the stream last night. It was fun. I have a hoarding problem with Honda CBs from 1970 to 78. Guilty. Over 20 so far. Wow. C100, a few 350 twins, perfect 400F, my fave, a few 550Ks, a bunch of 750s. I want to get rid of one of them 750s, including a couple of nice 750Fs. Be well. Thanks, Matt. I really appreciate that. You're going to love that t-shirt. What I'm wearing right now, these things are soft. They're supple. They're super comfortable. They're super comfortable. Also, I do need to thank Vika as well. Vika tonight came in with a $30 tip, and she told me to go get some bibs. I'm going to get some bibs. I'm going to start wearing bibs on the stream. How fun would that be? Thanks, Frank. Frank, have an awesome night. Dave, have an awesome night. Robert, good night. Thanks for sharing. Keep up the good works. Good stuff, man. All right, I could go through it all, but we all know who we are, and we've got a really solid thing going on. So thanks so much for an awesome Thursday. Happy to be back. Happy to be back. And yeah, we'll see you then. We will see you in the next live stream.